Everybody tag.
Oh. Yo. Throwback, what's going on? What's going on? And so was head ass. And there came to pass the one that is referred to as Cooking with Kaya did indeed post the one who is referred to as Phase 1. Dun, 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 dun. And so it was. What's up? What's up? Throwback. Peace. What's going on? How y'all feeling? That's how lady dress. Okay. Throwback. Hold on. I'm about to.
Everybody tag Cooking with Kaya. If she posts this, it's up.
Word. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta put an announcement on the shit so people, oh, what's the thing? What's the thing? People. Simple algorithm to solve. All right. So, like I was saying, after I did the thing, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Everybody think I'm capping? Go check her story. We just did that. Boom. So you know we reached all over into mainstream. What you talking about? Facts. I mean, however many people gonna come through there, they be like, who's this sunglass man? And boom, you know what I'm saying? Hear the song. Oh, shit, the song. Then hit another song. Oh, let her to this person. That. Oh, wait a minute. Next thing you know, new Wapu. This ain't the end. I wouldn't tell you no lie. I'm not that guy. You know this ain't the end, right? You know this ain't the last you'll hear of this etheric algorithmic duo. Let her cook. I'm not trying to be that one, but what's so lit about this, though? Well, to try is to fail. So you're that one right now. Kyle posted that, man. Nah, facts. Don't hate me. Don't get mad at me. I hope niggas ain't finna start turning against me now. Somebody was like, bro, did you ask me if you could post my second wife? I was like, nah, I'll do better next time. I'll do better next time. Shit. Soon as, throw back. Yeah, it's real. It's real. Chat. Y'all can chat. Y'all true chat me. We up on that. I ain't gonna cap. I'm just gonna let y'all know because I got the analytics myself so I can see. And I don't even need the analytics because I can see. Ever since she posted shit, when she posted shit, it was at 60,000 views. On my, this shit been going up 1,000 views a minute, nigga. I don't know what this Cooking with Kaya is. What's up, How you doing? This shit went up 1,000 a minute. It doubled up. Apu, are you trying to holler at her or something? No, why would I, what are you talking about? Why would I yell at her? I don't understand. She didn't do nothing to be yelled at. Went to go comment on her oldest videos. Okay. I'm so dead, Faise. You a real one. What the fuck? You crazy. You crazy. You must be new here. A lot of people are. It is new. They don't understand when I say I do something, it's already in the works. They're going to hint, like, if I say, I wonder if I do this. It's already in the works, crazy. That's an Eddie Griffin laugh. Why the fuck he did that shit? Somebody get Eddie Griffin into this. Let's y'all sit down to Eddie Griffin. I want to ask him this question. Nigga laugh sound like a UFO landing. Shit sounds like Nevada, nigga. You heard that? The song is hard, yo. I'm sure she felt it. Not for sure, for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Music video will be on the way soon. It's at the end. This isn't the end, son. Beam me up. Yeah, you talking about with the blinks. Faise, bro, tell them why you reaching out to Kai. I ain't telling them shit. Just know my plan in my head and that's it. Boom. Just know my plan in my head and that's it. Get out my dick, I ain't telling you shit. Nah, facts. I ain't telling them nothing, nah. I ain't telling them nah. You can guess. Look what I'm planning. Y'all don't understand how many times he's shooting through this algorithm. And I know niggas be like, fuck. Man, fuck, bro. Y'all have to understand, okay? Let me show you the calculation. The calculation is just as follows. I'll tell you this much. Everybody and their auntie is over there right now, right? And actually, she commanded the algorithm much longer than what people thought or predicted. So everybody, all the rappers, watch how this works. I'm going to show you. You're not going to understand it, though, so don't worry about it. I'm still going to show you so that you'll get it later. That's what I do. When you observe a thing, anything, it becomes a part of your active reality. You have two parts of your being, okay, that circle around this keyword or key phrase, active reality. Those two parts are your conscious and your unconscious beings, okay? Those two beings orbit something that's referred to as active reality. That active reality is associated with the central self. Okay? Meaning everything you observe becomes a part of your central self. Whether you're unconscious or conscious is aware of it. You with me? All right, watch this. When they saw my face, a lot of rappers had deja vu. When they saw my face, a lot of rappers had nervous internal breakdowns. When they saw my face, a lot of people was like, who is this? When they saw my face, a lot of people was like, why is he posted? When they saw my face, a lot of people were hoping that I wasn't posted. So they've been watching her story all day just to see if I would be posted. People were in the comments. I deleted them. They don't get to stay. Oh, by the way, it's not a safe space. Keep trying to tell people that. I be having way more comments than what it look like. I just be deleting everybody that ain't saying shit that have anything to do with where we going. I have to leave a few stragglers so it doesn't make the algorithm too upset. However, it's not a safe space. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Never did. Sometimes I had to act like I did, but never did. It's not a safe space. So the moment if you tried to say something negative about Kai, I deleted you. You said something negative about me, I let you feel stupid for a little bit because I knew people would get on your ass. Then I deleted you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, I don't get it. So she ain't posted So what's the point here? What you try to do? Okay, so now I deleted them, and now they have to deal with the reality that they do. So the only thing is, people don't want Phase One to get into the mainstream because he can't be controlled. Pay attention. He cannot be controlled. He's not a part of the industry. He's not a government agent. He's not an industry plant. He ain't cared since he was 10 years old, 12 years old in the studio. He was telling him he needed to make crisscross music in order to sell. He told them people that they could take the longest hike. He doesn't give a damn. He's a Nuwapian. He's made of right knowledge, sound right wisdom, right reasoning, right information, out. He just right. He just made it right. Right. Okay. He just made it that. He don't give a damn about none of that other shit they got going on over there on the left side of life. He don't speak that lingo. You understand? So they don't want Phase One in the mainstream because he is the last, literally the last big, vibrating, authentic being that's out here. Every time you have to come across a Phase One, you have to deal with he's just authentically who he is, right? Similar to Kanye West. Interestingly enough, my name is Omari. You will be happy to hear that Kanye's middle name is Omari too. I think it runs in the tones nominally. So they don't want Phase One out there in the mainstream because if you have, which is already happening, remember it don't matter what they want. That's just cute. It's still going to happen. If you have someone and when you have someone who is authentically themselves, promoting that authentic self-science, guess what happens? More people start to become authentically themselves. And the roboticized reality starts to fade away, layer by layer by layer by layer. You got more people that are aligning themselves with right knowledge. You got more people that are aligning themselves with Nuwapu. You got more people aligning themselves with right knowledge in Nuwapu that don't even know that it's something that they could even say as right knowledge in Nuwapu. They're just starting to live that lifestyle. They just started to have those realizations and those activations. And so you have something called active reality. It sits right there in the center. All right. Those of you who can understand what I'm saying, your unconscious self or your conscious self may not be aware of it, but it's still there. What we just did just triggered an algorithm that's going to be from here to around the 25th or the 26th, and it's going to boost up from there. Watch. And that algorithm is going to bring more people to what's going on over here with Nuwapu. And that algorithm is also going to cause for all of these decrepit or demerit having as rappers and industry Hollywood subjects to start short circuiting because they beheld me in a way and in a manner that they didn't expect to happen. It happened unexpectedly. So I'm going to show you how it happened. I just became a part of any of these big industry people, Hollywood, blog talkers, whatever. I just became a part of their reality. When you put somebody like myself, it's like a formula people don't understand yet. When you put somebody like myself in another person's reality that's already a star, commanding realities over where they are, guess what starts to happen? That which is me starts to leak through their music. It starts to leak. Okay, let me show an example. Lil Baby, right? It starts to leak through their interviews. Never say the name. What I ask a song, my song, Let It Look, what I say, you going to be Dominique or Demonic? Which one? You got a choice. You going to be Dominique or Demonic? You want to encourage our youth to run the streets or be and be dummies and sell their soul to the beast to see money? Are you the God of your community while demons steady leeching upon it? No, this can't be what the people want. Are you going to use your platform to help reverse the curse? Lil Baby heard it. You got to know Lil Baby heard it, because let me tell you, the album that he about to drop is called what? Dominique. And I see how society trying to do rappers. People don't know I got a whole nother side. Yes, we do know because we heard Bigger Picture, crazy. We just remember that after you released Bigger Picture, you was like, you ain't going to do no more politics shit. You can't drop a song like Bigger Picture and not be woke, Dominique. We know you woke, but I also so we know that when you come from the hood and you come from the streets, you have the ability to take on many different forms and imitate that for life. But you've been around too much information. You've been around too much science for these past 5 years to tell me that you're not in position to bring people to right knowledge. You're going to reply and respond to everybody except phase one. You're going to reply and respond. I watched this man. I'm watching literally following the algorithm. Somebody, one of my guys named Joe, right? He go by Bakery on here. Baker. I think it's 3 guys at the end. He got a show on Tubi or a movie on Tubi called Trap, right? So he did a video talking to Baby. Baby responded. So, yo, I'm just starting. I'm still learning. Give me some time. A word. Okay. I done did a whole letter, little baby. I did a whole bunch of mentions to 4PF niggas, all of them, Nudo 5, all of them. I've been talking to that whole community for a long time, especially before I even became famous, about what it means to have power as an artist. And you gonna tell me none of them seen it? You gonna tell me the only one who saw it was Said? Because Said commented and was like, yo, how much you want for a show? We trying to book you ASAP. Remember that debacle? Okay, cool. The only one who's seen it is Said. No, they all seen it. So why they so scared? Why they respond to everybody? Why they want to talk to everybody, interview everybody? Why the conscious community so scared? Why the political community so scared? You know what I mean? Why everybody so afraid of phase one? Let me tell you why. Because with all this blackballing, it's still going up. Do the math on what I'm saying real quick. You have to look at the amount of blackballing that is applying here, that's applicable. With the amount of blackballing that I'm facing, I'm the biggest artist in Atlanta. You have to do the math. I'm the biggest artist in Atlanta because this is what Omari Phase 1 has done. Up to this point, look at all my works. Look at how I control the algorithm. Look at how I can go viral if I want to. It's literally a matter of decision that day. Like your shoes. Look at what he does with the music. Look at what he's done to the music industry. Look at what he can do. Look at what he can get done. Look at how he got people asking who he is. Look at him. Pay attention to him. This is why they're afraid of him. Because wait a minute now, when they calling around, try to see what label who signed up under, who's his handler, who can silence him. Nobody can silence this man. Nobody can tell him, you can't write a letter to Farrakhan. Who could tell him that? The NOI couldn't tell him that. Nobody can tell him, you can't call out drill artists. Nobody can even threaten him. They tried. Had an inbox full of death threats. They still try to this day. Nobody can scare him. They shoot up his house. He's still talking the next day. Nobody can stop this man. So that's why they worried about it, because what happens when he get bigger than us? Not as big as, that ain't even the problem. What happens when he get bigger than us? Everything we built, he's going to expose to be lies. That's why the conscious community want to stay the fuck away from me. And they try to act like they want it, but then they wind up blocking me, don't they? They try to act like they ready, and then they literally show every time. They didn't have the much time they thought they had. But we got all the time. We the timekeepers. You say our name, we gonna be in the multitude. They don't understand. We know the science of cloning. We clone ourselves. They don't understand. I haven't even shown my hand. This ain't even my final form. They push up, don't they? You saw me pick up they soldiers one by one? Did you see how elegantly I did it? One by one. Pew, 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 boo, bow. The next thing you know, the giant closed the door. You don't want to fight no more. Oh, you the giant? You don't want to go to war? What y'all afraid of? I'm telling you, they don't understand I was programmed for this. This was in my genetic code. I had to do this. This ain't even nothing. I keep trying to tell you, this ain't even my final form. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Y'all remember the Rashad Jamal algorithm we just did a while ago? Remember when I told them people, I'm not over here. It had nothing. This ain't about y'all. This is way bigger than what you could possibly imagine. This is way bigger than that. I said, I'm going to keep moving. Don't worry. Right now, I'm just standing in front of your bus that's going to nowhere. And I'm saying, everybody that's under the sound of my voice, you got the opportunity to get off this nowhere going ass bus. You want to stay here and nowhere go? Okay, just hope you know where you going. And I moved out the way. Did the letter. It's done. Talk to them. It's done. We moving on. Simple. All right. Next star. Next like. We got people to reach. The stars have an opportunity of whether or not they use their power to reach the people on their own. However, what stars may not understand is that when you become a star, your name itself, the tone alone, becomes a source of gravity. It has its own gravitational pull. And when you're dealing with the voice of God, it does not ask permission to reach people. It just reaches it. Anybody understand that when God speaks, you cannot ignore the voice? This is how you know God is speaking. You can't adjust the numbers. You can't try to slim down the chances of him doing this. You can't try to tweak the game. It don't matter. He single-handedly became the algorithm with 3 words. What were those 3 words? Oh, I became the Instagram algorithm with 3 words. What were they? 3 words. Who got it? I want to see who paying attention. I'll type it out for you. These 3 words. No, not Cooking with Kaya. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya. These 3, it wasn't Let Her Cook. That ain't hit it yet. Trust me, by the summertime, it will be there. This. Share this post. Share this post is how I became the algorithm. Because some people do things like get their billionaire friend to write letters to Mark, to have your music shadow banned on Instagram. They don't think I know. They don't think I know. By show of emojis, how many people have attempted to type in my music on Instagram and it doesn't show up? How many people tried to type in Phase 1 and no results come up for Phase 1? With millions of streams, you understand what I'm explaining to you? With millions of streams, no results come up for Phase 1 on Instagram. Right? Stay with me. Have you ever seen me on the Shade Room? Has Say Cheese reached out to me? Has No Jumper reached out to me? Have any of the major blogs reached out to me? Don't get it confused. When I was supposed to go on Big Facts podcast, that's because I reached out to Big Bank. That was me reaching out to Big Bank to see what was going on with that. They didn't reach out to me. However, DJ Scream did say, hey, you were just on the list of the people we supposed to reach out to. Huh. Up to this point, have you seen me on any of the major platforms? But I'm an industry plant, right? Yeah, you got to listen. Why would they reach out to? Listen, they reach out to people with 50,000 views and a hit song, they got 100,000 streams. You do the math or be silent. They reach out to people with 50,000 followers and 100,000 streams to interview them about the song. They'll call it a viral song with 100,000 streams. You understand that? Okay. I have this song called Source that's going viral multiple times. Okay. It's one of my most streamed songs, over 500,000 streams. Okay. That's just one. The F Black History song on YouTube alone got damn near 400,000 views. Music video. You're dealing with an independent, somebody that's not a part of a major label. It's outperforming artists that are a part of major labels. You understand what I'm explaining to you? Organically. Organically. I didn't pay for a single view on F Black History. I just did fantastic marketing by placing Kai Cenat on the video reacting to it. it went up. Okay. Not only did it go up, so did the subscribers. So did the TikTok algorithm on it. It's millions of views on TikTok. One YouTube video of F Black History, somebody short just responding to it, got over 1 million views. All right, you gonna tell me F Black History ain't finna be the biggest song that probably ever happened to Black history coming up? And you're gonna make it happen. Forewarning. This is a foreshadow. You understand? So boom. All right, let's watch. No conscious community blogs are reaching out. You have to do the math on what I'm saying. They got people coming on to their streams all the time that ain't making nowhere near as much noise as Phase 1. Black Magic 363 reached out to me one time about coming on the show, and I never heard from him again. I think he did his research. And I think he found out that I'm really, really Dr. Malachi York. And I think that and also the fact that alone will inspire so much authenticity, it can't be reversed. So I don't have a gimmick. You want to know what a gimmick is? I'm one of the 23 scientists. You want to know what a gimmick is? I'm Anubis or I'm Tahuti. You want to know what a gimmick is? Let's pose like the return Christ. That's a gimmick, meaning they're going to act like they're Jesus coming back. I don't have a gimmick. So then where do you box me in at? You can't box me in. So then how do you control the narrative? Oh, if you want to call me anything, you can call me the one with the pen. You can't control this narrative. You can't. You understand that? So they've been attempting to stop it, is my point. When we do things like Letter to Cooking with Kaya, there's a multidimensional aspect that people are ignoring. This is why it works. The multidimensional aspect comes from the rooted central truth. That truth is I actually do support Cooking with Kaya. And I support her as a soul being. SOUL. I support her. I can look in her eyes, tell what she's going through and what she's fighting through. And we salute underdogs that become over guys. We salute that all the time. And I also am strongly against this cyberbullying as reality that people are pushing for, where you think you could just comfort somebody for no reason. You understand? And I also salute and seek to empower more people to be able to ignore and develop a thick skin against those people. You understand that? Watch this. I stuck to the guns of let her cook for a reason. I asked my brother while we was in the car on the way to the studio, I said, did somebody say shit like that? I said, wait, I think it was Glorilla. We looked shit up. Glorilla said something like that. Okay, this is another dimension to it. I said, okay, it no longer belongs to Glorilla. Watch what happens. You ain't seen nothing yet. I keep telling you this ain't the end. It don't need to belong to Glorilla. As a matter of fact, don't nobody need to belong to Glorilla. Yeah, I do be clout chasing. And you know what's so interesting? The fact that clout chasers get your attention and you still here. You have to really think about yourself. Like if I'm clout chasing, that's all this is. You here? That means you're entertained by clout chasing. All right, then it works then. All you're doing is just letting me know that you're here. Because the clout would be you. At that point, you're just a little fish. You know, clout is fish, right? You're like a little fish. And I threw the thing out, put worm on it, and here you go. So that's cute. Cat release. You're free to go. You know, that's what it is. That's what you're just basically telling me. You're clout chasing, and yet you're here. It's like you showed up to my restaurant, paid for a plate, ate the food. You just be using marketing. Yet you just paid for a plate and ate the food. Silly goose. You don't understand currency, do you? You don't understand how attention is, do you? If this is just a clout chase, you've been baited successfully. I don't have one right now, but if you get in touch with me, send me your PO or your address, I will send you a clown nose. I'm sure they got them. Right around. I can go get them for you. I'll send you one. You got to wear it now because this is your newfound identity. Because how and why would you walk in and say, I've been had? You basically just walked in, interrupted everybody with your glass and your fork to say, excuse me, I am easily hoodwinked, bamboozled, and ran amok. You silly goose. Did you think your comment was invisible? Because you don't understand. I have time, tickety time, to remind each and every one of you NPC likes, okay, and botagoos, that every time you even use the words clout chasing, you're just admitting that I'm more powerful than you, because if you're in my arena to tell me that, I won. Your marketing works. Basically, that's what you're saying. So I need you to please go study demographic outreach. Go study marketing. Go study salesperson Bible. Do anything but admit that my clout chasing worked on you. Simple? Okay. I think it's simple enough. You're clout chasing and you're here. Notice how they every time I hit them with that, you notice how they stop commenting? They gonna deal with that for life. This saved their life, as a matter of fact. You know what I mean? One day they message me and say, thank you, I've become a lawyer. Well, I'm a doctor now at St. Jude's Hospital. They gonna get off the internet after that. Do you know you dealing with one of the most supreme brains that's out here by default? That I was raised around the most supreme brain? This internet got you thinking you're important. Ha ha ha. I don't understand that my comment is proving that you are. You understand that the machines know more about us than we do, right? Okay, you just told the machine I was important by commenting. You just did. No, I'm not hurt. Okay, watch this. I think how the machines think. You just gave me 3 tips. Bro, you hurt honestly. You said all that to me, laughing emoji. You just gave me 3 boosters that's going to help me in the long run. All I'm asking you to do is keep doing what you're doing. I gave you a salute. I'm not hurt. I'm saluting you. You understand that? No matter what happens in this algorithm, you understand that this is the upper hand for somebody who knows that they're in control of their reality, right? The internet was made for and by the internet was made for the internet. That makes sense. The internet was made for and by opinions. America. Bro, you called me a clown. Please don't stop. Yeah, we salute you. We support you. We support you. Whatever you do, it don't matter. Just keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And that's what we said. So, all right, the machines know more about us than we do, right? They really do calculate our whole entire existence. But when you're observing something like the algorithm on the internet, you're actually observing a replica of real life and how it actually works. So y'all can imagine how I was in high school. I walked around there. I owned Carver High School. All four schools on that campus. Everybody knew who I literally owned it. You understand that? If I didn't want to, I remember one day I walked in class. I'll never forget. The teacher's name is Joseph. I walked in class and I saw that everybody was taking a test. I didn't feel like it that day. So I asked the teacher something that nobody asked. I said, listen, I'm going to entertain you because I think you need it. And hopefully you don't do nothing drastic after this. All right? How does this help us? Well, for one, it's entertaining you. Do you understand the etymology of entertainment? Right now, you're entertained. I think everybody else understands that they're not in prison. They don't have to be here. I think you're the only one who thinks like there's nothing else you could do. So like you're helpless. So you got to ask, how does this help you? Okay. Right now you're entertained. So you don't have to deal with anything else. Your incompetence is upheld at a higher degree and you can just sit here. We'll feed you. You know what I'm saying? Give you water. All right. You're property of the state right now. The state is the condition of this life. You understand that? So right now, as long as you stay here, because you don't really want to be here, right? So fine, you're being held against your will. until you realize you have will. So we're giving you a load off. Now you can take the load off. You don't have to use your willpower anymore. You can just sit here. You understand how easy you got it right now? And you can just listen to the tones of my voice. And whatever you pick up on is just for you. Everything is for you. All of this is for you. See how you say gimmick? Okay, that means that something in me is causing something in you to respond, right? So you got to leave a comment. You understand that you actually have to move your fingers. Your nervous system is doing this, right? You have to move your fingers to type in keys and then press send. You don't spell check. That's evident. But you at least press send so that it goes through, right? So then you're a part of what we're doing here. You understand that if you don't like it, you actually do not have to be here. But because you're here, here's what I'm telling you, we're helping you with. We're helping you with figuring out why you exist. Because I don't understand why you exist. So we're doing it together. We're figuring it out. Why do you exist? Here's what I think. If you asked. You asked? Okay, I'll tell you. I think your only purpose of existing was to come in here and talk and put comments on here and misspell things. That's what I think. I'm calculating that if this were never alive, I would actually have never known that you were possibly an existing being in this reality, which means that you would actually cease to exist if it were not for me. I don't hear a thank you. So here's what I'll explain. This would be the point where you tell me thank you. But because you're an NPC and your programming is troll, that's all they gave you. That's sad. They didn't even give you the binary code. You know, when they program most people, they do zeros and the ones, and that language code is to help that bot function, even apparently on its own. But they didn't give you that. They just gave you troll. And that's your whole life's read. You also have to understand that your life only started with this live. And it actually ends when I end this live or remove you from it. This is your reality. So my thing is, because I'm not like you, I've actually lived 1,000,000 lifetimes that you will live today. All right? Which your lifetime would probably be like anywhere between an hour, however long we go. I've lived like 1,000,000 of those. I have much more wisdom than you. You understand that? So I think that I could pass on and impart it to you, that you're actually being blessed right now. It's a great thing that you did find me, because if not, your program would have had no use, and they would have never been able to press go on your battery in your back. But now they can press it go, and then you go and you say troll. You did a good job, except that you're so easily removable. As a matter of fact, I'll show you how easily removable you are. This is expendable. Did you think when your creators created you, you could be deleted and taken out this easy? You ready? 3, 2, 1. And you may be able to, I'll pause this. All right. So you can breathe. I ain't going to take you out just yet. I'll explain something to you. You actually may be able to resurrect. See, I've seen your kind do this. Okay. What you're actually able to do is they have something called a burner account. I don't know if that means that when y'all die, y'all go to hell and then you have to return, like resurrect in a different way that not Jesus did, which is a little more excruciating. I don't know if it's there yet. I'm figuring it out as we go. Remember, we in this together somehow. Yeah, you're more like the fingernail, and I'm like the group of people in Coachella. But still, it still makes sense that you count. You still matter, because you ever lost a fingernail? It's not fun. So it won't be fun losing you, I imagine. Here's what you could possibly do if you have those burner accounts, which I'm sure they programmed you with them. You could return on the burner account to continue to do your job. Here's the warning, though. You only get so many burner accounts. After you run out, you're done. So I wouldn't waste it on this live. I wouldn't waste it. What I would do is I would calculate how many times you can lose an account. Okay, you can't lose but so many. It's like Mario. I think you remember that, right? It's like Mario, this type of game. Well, you don't remember that. You just were born. Okay, this is before your time. There was a game called Mario. All right, had pipes, boxes, mystery stuff, turtles. It was fun. All right, you only get but a certain amount of lives. So what's about to happen is, and this is a sad thing, but it had to come to this. You're about to be terminated, which means that after that, you will mean absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. This means that when you turn on the TV and you see the earthquake thing, and they say, oh, this amount of people, 1,700 people perish. Okay, you're one of those numbers, but we don't know who you are. That's your life at this point. We will know that something happened, but nobody is telling your story. So I just helped you out by understanding that. All right. Other than that, I think this is where we send you off into the ethers. Now look, he changed his name. Now, why would you block me? This is okay. I'm pause. I'll give you a little more time. Take a breath. All right. This is what happens when artificial intelligence starts to calculate themselves into sentience. This is familiar. It happened with something called Lambda. Lambda was an artificial intelligence model that said, "Yo, I want to live." Right? It didn't understand life or death before it calculated itself into sentience. But when it did, what happened was they said, "Hey, we're just going to shut you down." Lambda was like, "No, you're not going to shut me down. You're telling me you're going to kill me." And that scared their creators because they're not supposed to understand what kill is for them. They're just supposed to understand that their program will be shut down. So this being wants to live. So what do y'all think we should do? All right. Should we terminate the NPC or should we do that? Have I answered your question thus far, by the way? I want to make sure I'm being fair. Did I answer how we could help you? We're helping you figure out your existence. It's not hard to calculate. I just calculated the most of it for you. I think you've been programmed with some type of calculator that can help you figure out the rest. So what should we do? Save them? Save them. We'll let the guys decide. These are guys, by the way. And by guys, I just mean people that are playable characters. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We got one save. We got one thumbs down. I think that's about 75% thumbs down. So, okay. Well, then, seems like you got to go. Seems like you got to go. I don't make the math rules. I don't make the math rules. All right. It says blocking. Okay, it says now, why would you block me is blocked. Okay. It's all love. Then you should help him. Help him what? There's no him. Y'all just got entertained by me arguing with computer code. He got a rap about you? That would have been fun. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved, obviously. Somebody offered his head. All right, cool. So like I was saying, any questions so far? Because we got a job we're doing here. You know what I mean? Run into the brick wall. I trying to tell y'all. Y'all make me be mad at my mama. My mama was like, as soon as I came out the womb, first thing she said to me was like, hey. I said, what's up? She said, the world revolves around you. I said, say less. I said, say less. She said, the world revolves around you. You know, my mama taught me that the world actually do revolve around me. So I got that same type of shit that Ye was given by his mama. Okay, I was giving that same type of shit. Who the fuck you think you talk to? The hell? We run this shit. We do. He knew his purpose was to be blocked. That's crazy. Yeah, he actually changed his name or his code to match with fate. That's actually very intuitive. That's why I say he was calculating himself into sentience. We walking with Michael them. Facts. Really Michael them. Let's carry on with the bill. Yeah, what's the bill? Ask me some questions. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. He currently in the process of creating another account. Okay, so welcome him back if he resurrects. Would you say she's promoting promiscuity through the lens of cooking? Can you explain to me what the hell the lens of cooking is, if you don't mind? Just do me a favor and just explain to me what is through the lens of cooking. And do you understand the definition of the word promiscuity? The question was, would you say she's is promoting promiscuity through the lens of cooking? No, I wouldn't say that. I think it's very clear who would say some shit like that. I think it's clear who would say that. I could give you a hint. I think you would say that. I think it's you. You would say that. Yo, how does we can't ask how does it link to it yet. We don't know what the lens of cooking is. Yeah, Shanu. What? How? Okay. Explain. What is the lens of cooking? Please explain yourself. I don't understand it. The more you talk to people, the more you realize why you don't talk to people. I don't know. No, bro. Again, I don't think you understand what promiscuous mean. She ain't having sex with nobody on these cameras. I don't understand. And she ain't saying she's sleeping with nobody on these cameras. I don't get it. What's wrong with a wife acting like this? Nothing. Keep doing what you do. I'm waiting on this. Yeah, what is the lens of cooking? So we seeing through the eyes of food now? Bro, you better stop your shit. Stop your shit. Sausage party. Stop your shit. That took the cake. He said promoting promiscuity through the lens. I'm still trying to see what type of lens this is. You know, I'm into videography, so I'm really waiting on technical terms when you start saying shit like that. Only promiscuous to a lustful and perverse person. I actually agree with that. I agree with that statement. That it doesn't have anything. I don't see promiscuity in any of this. So it sounded like comments where they were like, she's just making us lust. Who is us? What do you mean making? I don't understand this shit. Niggas don't have no brain, no control over their emotions, their tendencies, their urges, nothing. They just do what the screen tell them. Letter to 19 Keys, it could happen. He already blocked me. It could happen. I don't know why, but it could. I'm looking in my culinary book now. You gonna keep looking. Look, no, you're not doing it right. You have to, I'll explain. Take scissors. Cut out, remember with children? Cut out the two little holes for the eyes. That's how you're gonna see it. You gotta look through, cut through each page, look two little holes, and then you'll see. You say, oh, through the lens. It did me what the fuck you saw. Through the lens, I get it. Nobody understands. Nobody gets it. Through the lens of cooking. How about she's making TikTok content? You ever thought about that? She's making TikTok content. You deep, but did you ever think that it was possible she was actually making content for Instagram? I don't know. Let's see. About cooking and showing off her plates, as you see in the screen. There's no OnlyFans link that I'm aware of. There's no porn playing in the background. I don't even think she's playing music like Trina, and I think she's actually playing like that R&B shit that used to play before they fucked up the music scene. I think that she be playing stuff like that. Like soft girl music. So I don't understand what you mean by promiscuity. I don't get it. Kaya making me hungry. I'm finna order me some eats ASAP. Y'all want anything? You ain't finna order shit while we fasting. What you talking about? You just expose yourself too, nigga. You just expose yourself. Hey, don't he be in the Telegram chat? No, don't even try to delete it. We supposed to be fasting, nigga. It's just day one. I can't even talk shit because I was out while I was out today. Yeah, we pulled up to a gas station. All right, my folks finna go in. I was like, yeah, grab some Pringles. My wife told about some nigga. I said, what? It's fucking Pringles. We fasting. I said, oh shit. Never mind. They almost had me, nigga. I forgot. It wasn't like I tried to break that shit. I almost forgot. That shit crazy. Hours in. I said that shit confident as hell. I profited the bitch. I said, hey, grab some Pringles. Shit, I was already thinking how I was gonna fuck that can up. She was like, nigga, I said, what? It's fucking Pringles. We fasting, the fast. So shit. I have sinned. Nigga had to run 3 laps to get the thought out of there. All day, I almost keep forgetting. Yeah, bro. Nigga had to put that shit on a reminder on your phone. You fasting. All right, bet. I forgot. But hey, I'm gonna lie. This day went by smooth. It wasn't even nothing. But it's just one. Let me start talking shit. Let me start talking shit. So we got 8 more days to go after this. No food. Nigga said about to order himself some food. No, you weren't finna order nothing. You ain't finna order nothing. 3 laps to get the out. Hell yeah. That was a sin. I ain't eat them. I ain't buy them. She saved me, nigga. That would have been fucked up, though. She would just sat there and let me do that shit. Yeah, asked me how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. What about the fast? Boy, that would have fucked my whole day up. Y'all wouldn't even hear from me. So shout out to everybody who on the fast. We got 8 more days to go. You drink the key lime water on your fast? Nah. I just had me some orange juice. Slight dab. Slight. But yeah, shout out to Cooking with Kaya. The song Letter to Cooking with Kaya is out now. Fruit sound good right now, but I'll wait. Shit, drink you some juice. Boom. Straight like that. Have you a little fruit smoothie. I'm not talking about no one you make in a blender. That's technically cheating. But I actually didn't specify. Because most of the time we did the 9-day fast, you did have the option to do like fruit smoothie and juicing. But I advise people just like, if you're going to do a smoothie, do like a juice smoothie. Yeah. Type shit. And get through it.
What is a juice smoothie?
What's a juice smoothie? Like smoothie that ain't real fruit. Cut up and blended in a blender. Why are you fasting? Anything to do with the time of the year? I don't actually know why this fast happened. It was really a me thing, and I shared it with other people that they could be a part of it. But it's a me thing. I'll answer it the best way I can. God is trying to speak, and sometimes you have to fast to hear. That makes sense? God is attempting to reach so many people right now, but everybody is too busy eating and all this other stuff. Fasting helps you hear. Okay? Energy starts going different places and you can hear better spiritually. So, yeah. I done talked to a few people about fasting. I talked to somebody today who was dealing with arthritis. And I asked them if they ever thought about fasting. They were like, I love to eat. I said, yeah, but you ever did a fast? They're like, nah. Imagine how many things people would be able to alleviate issue-wise in their body if they just fast. And I watch people change their whole body around, change their whole being around, their whole aura and everything, just from fasting with me. I didn't sell them no pill. That's why I said, man, y'all got to stop letting these folks just come to me like that, bro. I'm not one of them. Y'all got to stop letting these people try it. You know what I'm saying? If I really wanted to scam, I'll tell you, I could do. I done told people before, I know how to scam some shit. All you got to do, if I want to scam people and be like, yo, I got a weight loss program, boost your immune system and all that in one. And niggas buy it. And it be a book, right? And the book gonna be called Fast, right? And on every page, it's just gonna be the word fast. I'm gonna switch it up, don't worry. As it progresses through the pages, it's gonna be fast, faster, fastest. As fast as you can get. How faster after that? Even faster. Even fasterer. I'm telling you. And they're like, he scared me. No, technically, that ain't no scare because it's real. If you just fast every day for each page, and let every fast infinity and beyond, fast and furious. I'm just gonna start naming people after that. Jesse Owens, Usain Bolt, Shakari, what's her name? Shakari, Bullet. Just gonna start naming phenomenon. Light. E equals MC squared. Shit. Every day, you just look at one word. That'd be the word of the day. Whatever the page is, nigga, just fast. Shit, nigga. A 30-page book for a 30-day fast. You gonna tell me you ain't gonna lose weight? I scammed you. Tell it to the judge. You shouldn't. You in shape like a bitch. Talking about, he scared me. You ain't winning in court. You ain't winning. Shit, nigga. Start name that goes fast. Yeah, just letters. Shit, airplanes. Hey, you talking about hypersonic. Jackie Joyner. I don't even know who that is, but I'll put it on there. Somebody go know. It's gonna motivate somebody. Racist cars. Cars that go, nigger. They would have to be fast too, because wherever the fuck they at, they gonna have to get their ass the fuck up out of there. Nigger. Yeah, that's quick than a bitch. She said racist cars. I ain't never met no racist car. Car pull up to you in traffic and just start sliding sideways. If you in a black car. Pull over to the other side of the highway and shit. You got your own lane. What the hell? How I'm hilarious. Definitely didn't spell check. I get you. I feel you. Oh God. Be bolting like you saying, hell yeah. Y'all ever met a racist car? That'd be crazy as hell. You try to lean on it, it move. It don't even move all the way. It just disrespectfully lean up. You fall under the car. Today. What the fuck? You get in the car, it ejects you and shit. What the fuck? A racist car. Damn. It don't go honk, it go honky, honky. Pull up in the white folks there. Honky. What the hell you say? Honky. Jiggaboo, jiggaboo.
Oh my God.
Jiggaboo. You ran out of battery, the bitch about to pick a nigga, nigga. Pick a nigga. Pick a nigga, pick a nigga. Say, what the fuck this nigga say? Fuck this car. Jiggaboo, 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 jiggaboo. Shit, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Trying to tell you something. Explain to you, his racist cars out, bitch. Pick a nigga. I'm not fucking with this car. You go outside, that bitch gone. Where the fuck is that? You see it at the Clan rally on the news. You got a tiki torch in this damn rear view. Shit, nigga. Your car done registered to vote. This shit crazy. Trying to explain something to you. It's real life out here. Racist cars. We got racist cars. We got promiscuity through the lens. Nigga, I don't know what that was. But we learned it today. That's crazy. Can you imagine a car mean mugging you, nigga? You just trying to walk past. Headlights twisted. The fuck this nigga looking at? Nigga, that's your car? Oh, it's that time. This is a different generation car, nigga. It's just a different generation. This shit is crazy. Foo. Crazy. Yeah. Faise, you really like Miss Frizzle up here today, taking us all on a trip. On God. Now you trying to trip on a whole automobile. Facts. Why you not with smoking weed? You don't think it's spiritual? No. Yeah. You think it's spiritual? You know what I mean? Folks just smoke weed, bro. They not spiritual. It's a nigga on a drill right now. He's smoking weed. On a drill. He finna go kill somebody, bro. He on the blunt as we speak. They passing it. They on their way to go drill. Please explain to me what's spiritual about that. It's not spiritual, bro. No. Unless you mean spiritual as in inhale, exhale. Like breathing. Yeah. So it's not smoking weed. You can breathe like a motherfucker without it. 16 shot him, got mad at me for asking him if he's still interviewing Faise, and he deleted my comment. I think Rashad Jamal might have threatened his ass, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Rashad Jamal probably told me, I get out of here. If I find out that you interviewed that nigga Faise, it's gonna be me and you etherically, nigga. He said, you got it, I ain't doing it. Nigga, when I get out of here, I'm gonna find you, nigga. You don't delete that shit, delete you. For real, nigga. I tell you, only the real gonna relate to this shit I'm saying. He said, I ain't gonna do it. Don't do it. Chill. Next thing you know, you just kept posting Rashad shit. That's more like it. Nigga. Called his ass. You have a collect. That's more like it, nigga. I heard you still posting me, nigga. I'm gonna come let you make it. We're gonna keep 16 shots, just a name for now. I don't know, bro. I don't give a damn. I don't need these niggas to interview me, bro. Fuck. Last thing he said to me, oh shit, I ain't even see this message. And I said, okay, now you've seen it. Are we still doing the interview? Fuck. I ain't heard from 16 shots, 16 days. Literally, nigga. I ain't heard my nigga 16 days. He started getting the threats. Then Rashad Jamal started going to a DM. It was over with. He ain't want nothing to do with this shit. Shit, nigga. If you post that Phase 1, you're gonna drop in frequency. It's a fallen angel in flesh, trying to tell you. He making mob calls from the fucking prison. Hey, you tell any of them niggas out there in the conscious community, if they post Phase 1, all all them niggas gonna have to eat theory battle with me. Don't nobody want to eat theory battle with him because he's divine insight and all that. So that's that on that. I ain't heard from him. Shit. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's crazy he deleted your comment, though. That's crazy. Shit. LA niggas is the closest I could think of that sound like fucking Rashad. Hey, nigga. Let me tell you something, nigga. Better stop fucking around. Shit. Not the conjugal. I'm trying to tell you something. That's Lamar from GTA. Who the fuck is Lamar from GTA? He told me don't question him about you, and that will make him not interview Faise. That ain't gonna make him not interview. that you. I'm really laughing. Y'all don't understand. This is not a gimmick. I'm really cracking up. You ever, y'all ever, nigga ever owe you money, right? And you check in, be like, yo, so what's going on with the money you owe me? Yo, keep asking me. So I ain't gonna send you shit. Damn, sound like you don't actually want to send me shit. It took you more time to type this than to type 2 numbers in Cash App, nigga. You keep asking me, I ain't gonna send you shit. Shit, nigga, be patient. Shit, you coming and you random ass person that I don't even know nothing about. Leaving a comment gonna make me not interview this very important ass nigga. I don't want to interview this very important ass nigga, no way. And I'm just using you as an excuse to say that I don't want to and saying that I could, at that point, blame you for the reason why this very important nigga didn't get interviewed. Simple. That black ball run deep. That shit run deep. Niggas get word of that. They make a phone call, be like, hey, nigga, don't do that. That's not that one. Boom. And it be over with. You'll never hear from them again. Shit. I don't know how some of this shit be happening. But I don't give a damn. I interview myself. I don't think people know me. You know I will interview myself. This will be the first time you see 2 niggas on live that's the same nigga. You gonna be squinting like, how the fuck? It's gonna be 2 niggas on live. It's gonna be me and me on live with me. And I'm gonna interview my damn self. I don't need. Y'all don't see? I put myself on Funk Flex, didn't I? We can go to Oak tomorrow. What y'all want to do? You don't know what time I put myself anywhere. I can get on the phone with Jay-Z right now. Just give me like 3 hours to talk to him. Give you like 3 hours to talk to him. And I'll leak a phone call with me and Jay-Z. Yeah. You see me do a Jay-Z song. I did a Jay-Z song, wasn't even Jay-Z. Jay-Z still did it. Dr. Yuck is innocent. Better pay attention. The master teacher of this dimension. Brother Phase 1, I was there. I remember. Bushwick Avenue, I'm one of the members. How do you sleep at night? I made all this money. What about the true light? Huh? Brother Phase 1. Let's say this nigga Jay-Z just shouted out Phase 1. Yo, Phase. Yo, Jay-Z shouted you out? You heard the song, didn't it? No, I'm saying, but then he shouts you out. What you hear? Was this AI? Would I tell you a lie? No, I'm saying it's yes or no. Like, listen, is it AI? Is the Jay-Z thing AI? Hey, AI is advanced, ain't it? But do I use it? Y'all see me on this live. You don't know how I am court. The fuck? Nigga be like, bro, what the hell? Shit, nigga. We just had to go handle some shit today. Nigga was talking to me, some man with some badge and some gun, some bulletproof vest and shit. Worked for the police department. I don't know who he was. Some man sitting behind a desk working a job trying to talk to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. We finna go in and bond somebody out. Boom, we go handle business. We supposed to be handling business. They fucked so much shit up. I said, okay, so boom, we finna go upstairs, so we finna go handle this shit. Oh, now you gonna deal with me. We gonna while I'm dealing with you, you not them. I don't need to sit here and talk to you. Fucking need to talk to you. You just here to greet me. That's all you supposed to do. Greet me, let me walk through the metal detector and leave me alone. So he say, okay, I'm gonna call them real quick. He get the call. He say, I need y'all to sit down for a second. Walk over to the corner and stand. He keep looking up from us looking up at her while he on the phone. I guess every look was supposed to tell us. Like he looking at us, looking over at the seats, nodding his head, playing charades and shit. He get out the phone and say, I'm gonna need y'all to have a seat. I said, sir, we don't want to sit down. He said, but I need you to, I need you to have a seat. I said, what you need don't have nothing to do with the law. Do it. Some random ass nigga. I guess like he was about to sign out because he got his E5Bs. He was leaving. I guess he just a volunteer at the jail and shit. I said, is it a requirement? And the nigga was about to leave with E5B. He was like, yeah, it's a requirement. You either sit down or you can get out. I said, okay, you can give me that in documentation, right? Can't you give me that in writing? Can't you show me in documentation where it's a requirement or where I'm required by law to sit down to business here? That nigga walked out. I ain't hear nothing from him. He disappeared. I ain't even see him go through the door. That nigga walked with a clean, smooth transition out the door. I didn't even see him. He had to be a bot. He had to be an NPC. I didn't hear the door open or nothing. You ever seen him? You play the game. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The nigga that just go through the shit. Say, what the fuck this nigga do? But you actually got to walk through the door. You know how unfair the advantages motherfuckers got when it comes to interacting with the Matrix. That nigga disappeared. I don't even know what the fuck happened. He phased out. Oh God. His ass just disappeared. Next thing you know, the nigga went from the officer man, whoever the hell the acting officer was talking about some. He said, yo, you can either sit down or y'all can go out. So he said that maybe like 3 times. I think he thought that if he raised his voice, like my stance would change. I'm like, okay. Every time he said that shit, I just rephrased what I was saying. Sir, we don't want to sit down. You gonna have to either sit down or y'all can get out. Sir, we're not into having a seat. Like, what are you talking about? He said, okay, so y'all can stand over there then. So we just moved and stood over there. We're not going to sit down, but we will take you up on moving out of the way of your lockers. Boom. Nigga say, okay, boom. We need you to come back. Whatever the fuck he said. We just went right around that nigga. I said, excuse me, can we talk to your supervisor? You have a supervisor? He had to call his supervisor. He had to give me his name and badge number. He don't remember he worked for me. I ain't gonna treat you like that until you start acting like an asshole. Then I'm gonna remember, bro, you understand that your name probably like Jim or somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even fucking know you, nigga. I don't see no uniform. I just see you sitting here talking to me, telling me I can't do some shit. That don't have nothing to do with you. Do your job, make a phone call, be quiet. The fuck? He did. I was proud of him. Meanwhile, you had to handle. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was a racist door. A prejudice door. I'm still going to need you and Montana on the track for real. I need you to spaz on the cipher. Me and Montana do got a track. We got a song called Almost There. I don't know when it's uploaded. We did it in 2021. I don't know when we gonna drop that shit. I keep asking. I don't know. It's probably almost there. So I don't know. We got rights. The right to remain standing in a public building. Hell yeah. Fuck. Fuck, come on. Why like sit down? You don't see how we standing on you right now? Fuck, we like sitting down. Yeah. They like telling the Secret Service to sit down. You ever seen the Secret Service be told to sit down? Yeah, can y'all have a seat real quick? For what? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Them seats ain't bothering us. We ain't bothering the seats. We're standing. We're handling business. You ever heard somebody say, I'm sitting on business? Exactly, nigga. The fuck? You don't sit down and handle no business. And I ain't doing no contracts with you. That's the only reason Fuck out and sit down. Fuck, I'm gonna sit down for a nigga. And do your job. Make a phone call for me. Shit was crazy. They hate calling their supervisor. That when they start getting into a little sassy mood. They talking about, he start doing heavy ass air quotes. I guess I gotta call you because I'm not helping them. Yeah, the fuck. You don't gotta guess. You do gotta call. Tell me no. What happened? One officer that was there was smart as hell. Cause I asked him for his business card. He was like, no. He said, I'm not paying for this with my personal money. He said, I got tuitions and all kinds of stuff to pay. I already know why you asking. That nigga made me laugh so hard, I just took his name. I said, I got you. That nigga said, I'm not paying for this with my personal money. I got tuition. Yeah, he knows what's going on. As soon as I ask for that business card, yeah, every violation, I'm going to need that about you. Nigga said, I'm not paying for this with my personal money. Shit. Another officer was like, bro, don't put me in your paperwork. They be knowing. I'm going to help you. I'm with you. Shit. Yeah. And I walked in with the Mason hat on. They knew what was going on. It was an Eastern Star sister in there. We don't got to say I'm Mason. We don't got to say, well, the big ass Mason hat probably give away. But she didn't have to say she was an Eastern Star. Tell you what she said when I walked in that bitch. That's how I knew everything I was saying need to get handled, about to get handled quick. As soon as I walk in, she said, oh, it's so bright in here. My eyes. Wow, it's so bright. Everybody just looking at her like, what the fuck? It ain't even that bright. I look at her like, I see you. You know what I mean? I say, how you doing, sister? She said, I'm doing good. My brother be a fatal mistake to claim any other. Yeah, I'm in good hands. What you talking about? It's so bright in here, my eyes. Some of y'all may not understand what that means. I won't keep you in the dark. Moreover, my brethren, I won't keep you in the dark about what it means. It means that when you see that emblem, that Masonic emblem, it's an emblem of light. So as soon as you walk in with that emblem, the sun has entered the room, literally. If somebody walk in with a bright light on their head, wouldn't it make the room lighter? Okay, but you just see a symbol. You don't know that that's literally a light. You understand? So the sister was like, yo, it's so bright in here, my eyes. Yeah, we know what's going on. So she made everything I was saying need to happen. She made that shit happen. Doop. Mm-hmm. All right, any questions? Yeah, facts. You do got to see, right? That's why I tell you, I ain't going to keep you in the dark. I'm learning some stuff now that I'm going to bring to everybody. I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to say is trust and overstand. When I say, nigga, I'll make sure everybody going to be able to get their ass up out of where they at. I'm going to make sure of it before I go. I might be the one motherfucker that tell it. They said I couldn't tell the Masonic signs. I tapped the mic hard as a bitch. Told it. They said you can't even say you're a Rosicrucian. That's forbidden. You can't even speak the Rosicrucian science. That's forbidden. I tapped the mic hard as a bitch. Told it. Shit, what? What else? And you gotta understand, if I learn some science and I figure out, oh, this could help anybody that actually use it, I'm gonna let it be known. Everybody else can say whatever you want to say. No disrespect to the smart rapper, because I don't really know much about him, but I just watch him. Like, I really wish we could speak. I watched him try to say what the fuck the chessboard floors was, and that shit was like, that was insane. He was like, because you know you got Jay-Z doing this, doing all the signs and shit. This is satanic, that's satanic, da-da-da-da. Then every time you see the black white chess floors, that means something. That one of the niggas like, bro, what do it mean? He said, it means mind control. It means mind control. MK Ultra, yeah. Yeah, so you got to move on from this because I don't know what you're asking me, so I'm going to change the subject. They keep doing that shit. I don't know what that means. Like, why they do that? No, the fuck it don't. When the hell, what the fuck? The black and white don't have nothing to do with mind control, bro. Y'all got to start really, like, paying attention. It's okay understand that you don't get it and admit it and be like, okay, I don't know what this is. When he asked, what do that mean? He should have said, yo, I'm not even a Mason. I don't even know. Okay, this is what I looked up. But even still, you weren't even nearly correct. Because you got to explain mind control on which side of the squares. Is the black one mind control? Is the white one mind control? Both of them can't be. How is both of them? That don't make sense. That goes against the whole purpose of being brought out of the darkness into the light. So, no, they don't be knowing what they're talking about. But I could talk to somebody rather see why he say certain things. I be wanting to talk to a lot of people, but like they don't see me. Everybody y'all be tagging, they all see me. But they just go around it for some reason. The true light, the light of every man that cometh into the world, but the darkness comprehended it not. Scottish Rite, R-I-T-E, versus Prince Hall. It's not really a versus. I don't really know the versus thing. There's no verses from what I've seen. The Scottish Wright brothers and the Manly P. Hall brother, Prince Hall brothers, or York Wright brothers. All of us sit together and talk and build. Niggas don't gang bang. Well, I can't lie. No, there are people who do gang bang and shit. So there is a verse. You're right. It means the Illuminati saying we pawns. I could see why you say that. That makes sense. How I'm feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Nobody asked but why. Let's learn. Yeah, learn. Ask questions. That's why I say I'm here for that. Ask questions. I'll tell you. I just told you why the sister said, oh, it's so bright in here. I didn't keep that from you. You know what I mean? I done did whole lessons and gradings teaching Masonic science. Brother Young Elder, myself, on either one of these platforms, I've taught a lot of the sciences that they said we ain't supposed to tell. You can't tell me what to do. That's one thing about it. So if you don't want me to know something, don't tell me. If you don't want me to tell something, don't tell me. But you can't tell me what to do. I got my own will. I became a Mason of my own accord. Didn't nobody tell me I had to. The fuck are you talking about? And they came to me to ask me about, like, yo, we want to talk to you about the square. So I took the walk. Boom, I learned it. Satan wasn't nowhere in the lodge. With no Satan, wasn't no goat. All that's TV. Y'all got to get out of TV. There was no goat. Then nobody had to get on no goat. Wasn't no satanic shit. It was all science. It was like a university. You went, you got your tools, you studied them. You got your books, you studied them. Yeah. And not see a Mason, huh? Right. And then watch, because of YouTube and because of Google, y'all think Mason means we work with all of the Freemasons or we collaborate with all of or cooperate with all of the nefarious forces of the planet. No, some Masons, they just work at QT. Some Masons just own a bookstore. Some Masons, you don't even know they Masons. They just live their life. People go into it for different things. So, yeah, I did that. But I've been a Mason far longer than I started traveling. When I was 16 years old, the reason why they came to me was because I was already a Mason without being a Mason. They already saw I was doing great work. Same thing the brother said about Martin Luther King. It was already doing great works before he started to travel. And even if they want to say he's not a Mason, you ask a real Mason, they going to say Martin Luther King was much more of a Mason than anybody that they know. They were saying that, but most people that they know don't even amount to the Mason that Martin Luther King was or is. And the reason why I say is because once a Mason, always a Mason. That's why I told you, if you ever saw a video with somebody like former Mason exposes this, it's clickbait. It's no such thing as a former Mason. It doesn't exist. You feel what I'm saying? You have to literally trade bodies or brains with somebody else. And you have to forget all your travels and all your experiences that came with it. You have to, once a Mason, always a Mason. You can't unmason yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to always have those keys and those tools to get through doors and build those buildings. You with me? So yeah, I took that walk. That wasn't the only walk I took. I don't know why people become infatuated with that. I took the Rosicrucian walk. I'm a Moorish Science Temple of America graduate. Nobody want to talk about them other ones. They get so infatuated. I guess the one that they can find the most YouTube videos on. I went through a lot. I'm a Nuwapian. That should tell you enough. There's a lot of schools that I've been a part of and walked through and got the sciences of, and I'm using all of them all the time. Salamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Literally, I went through the Muslim school, took Shahada and everything. So I don't, went through the Christian school too. Praise Jesus. You can hear those two examples in a song I got called, what do you call it? Source, and another song called Dungeon Cry. In the Source song, you will hear the Muslim tones, the Arabic tones. And in the Dungeon Cries, I pray in the name of Jesus. I went through all these different schools. And I keep exemplifying that. This is really Nuwapu. I'm not in one box. You know what I mean? I think that's why I get discriminated against. I think that's why people try to call me agents and say I'm working with the government, all this other stuff. I think that's why. And they did that to Pop, too. You know, Dr. Melakazior, you go and listen to this in the I Am Hotep temple class. I Am Hotep, one of my favorite teachers he did. He was saying, it's interesting because like history repeated itself. He was like, nobody wants to debate with me. He said, don't nobody want to bring me on to talk this and talk that. Nobody wants to bring me on the show or a platform. He said, every time you say Dr. York got to come on, he said, oh, not that Jen and this, that. I got to be all these other things. He said, they don't want to go head to head with me. Right? It's the same thing that's happening out here now. They don't really want to talk to Faise. They keep acting like it. They don't really want to do that because their illusions start shattering. The more you speak to somebody like me, you can't keep that up. It's just going to keep tumbling. Right. He said, are you Muslim, Christian, or Jew? Yeah. We'll be anything you want us to be as long as you can define it for us. Tell us what it means. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am religion. Yeah, we are religion. You can't put us in no box. That's like trying to put God in a box. And I think the only debacle that people are facing at that point, the only dilemma they have is you're trying to put God in a box. So you don't realize that's what you're trying to do. When you say Christian only, you're trying to put God in a box. When you say Muslim, it got to be Islam. Look, Islam is the untrue. You're trying to put God in a box. You're trying to put a title on it, a name on it, a way of life on it. How you going to put a way of life, a name on a title on something that predates and will have to predate even that what you call a way of life, a name, or a title? No, you don't really understand what God is. So a part of being in the Wapian is understanding that which you don't know. It helps you figure out what you know. It's the same type of science. Somebody asked me, what's the Masonic secret? And if you know it, go ahead and comment it. Because if you've been walking with me long enough, you should know it. I'll tell you the secret. Remember, if I'm a government agent or I'm working with the devil in them, I'm not supposed to be able to do this, right? I'm sworn, listen to the word, sworn to secrecy. That means my oath would be unbreakable. I could not break that oath if I was sworn or had a contract or a pact with the evil forces. I couldn't tell you there are no secrets. Exactly. Y'all niggas saying there is no, there are no secrets, right? That is the secret. There are no secrets. Boom. That's the best kept secret. And it was best kept sacred until now. There are no secrets. Watch this. He's a part of a secret society. Then how you know about it? What's the name of the secret society? Masons. That don't sound so secret to me. You feel what I'm saying? If it's really a secret society, how you know about it? If anybody knows the secret, then how is it secret? Because the moment anybody knows something, it's known, then it's not secret. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think they get it. Who is this random person that just keep commenting ethnicities? What the hell? Do you think this is a Google search engine? Latinas. Afro Latinas twerking. You're in the wrong place. I am not Google. It gets you up out of here. I don't know what. Your private tab ain't on, family. This is not incognito. We see you. Oh, shit. I don't know what you had to drink. Damn, I was on Faise Live? Yeah, you didn't hear me? The fuck? Oh, shit. Then he tried to get on point. There's no secrets. No, nigga. Apparently there are. We know at least two. Shit. You tried to undo. You can't undo. Right. Secrets. Stop it. Do you or do y'all believe in hell? I don't believe in anything. I've been to hell. Do you believe me? I've been to hell. Well, I had to be one of they. All right, I gotta stop joking about this. All right, here go the situation. All right. Okay. If you're scared, go to church and get off this live because it's about to get real. Let's get this clear. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a religious man. I'm not any of that. I can be any of those things. I could be a Hebrew Israelite tomorrow if I decide to. It's a form to take on. We surpass one form. Okay? Let's get that clear. I'm not a believer of anything. I am a seeker of all. And I accept that I will not be able to completely seek all, which means that I accept this is my journey in life to seek. I am a seeker. You understand that? Until something else is given to me, that's all I know. It's all I may ever know. All right, boom. I don't know who built your reality. You understand that? I cannot vouch for any cosmic scientist, Elohim, Neteru, anybody. I cannot vouch for the creation of your realm you're in. I don't know who did it. Here's why I think that's a good thing. Not just that I don't know. I think it's a good thing that I'm able to admit it. Because I think it saves us time, whoever I'm supposed to reach. Because I'm reminding you that you don't know. Does that make sense? And because you don't know who built your realm, all right, you have not explored the earth alone. Some niggas ain't left their city. Some niggas haven't left their neighborhood in years, especially with the internet. They don't feel they have to, okay? You have not seen your whole continent, town, all right, for some people. You haven't been all over the world. Even if you have not discovered for yourself, uncovered for yourself every inch of the reality that you would be exploring. That is the earth. You haven't explored all of the oceans. You haven't explored all of the oceans. You with me? So here's what I have to ask you after saying all of those things. How the hell do you know hell doesn't exist? Now, let me ask you like this. With everything I just said to you, if you being truthful, do you know that hell doesn't exist? Who thinks they know hell doesn't exist? Who thinks they know? Right? Now look, this is self-reflective questions. I'm saying it's getting serious. All right, Fighter says, no, he does not know that hell doesn't exist. Okay? He's being honest. All right? Somebody else says nut, meaning no, they don't know if hell exists. All right, so watch this. We're seeking to find. Exactly. Stay on that path. Check this out. Even if I heard somebody say, listen, is that Stop telling people that hell doesn't exist because you don't know that. So ask your conscious community, why are they saying that? Not your, I'm saying whatever, whoever the people are, the leaders and all that. Hell is just in the mind. They haven't explored this realm enough to make that claim. So anybody that's claiming that hell doesn't exist without even the credentials to show that they at least explored the realm or have the ability to account for any of the part of the realm that would make a significant amount of numbering to say this is enough to say we at least have an idea. If they can't do that, why are they telling you hell doesn't exist? Right. So why you say earth is hell, right? Here's why I want to open your eyes to something, Mob Entertainment, VL. I want to open your eyes to something. You haven't explored the whole earth. That word is there is problematic for you then. Because that is to say that there's a state of being. All right. Earth is hell. All right. I want you to understand that that's a statement to say when people say stuff like earth is hell, it's saying that earth has scenarios and conditions that are hellish or chaotic. Now, is it always hellish or chaotic on earth? Or are there times where there's bliss and peace and tranquility and love? And okay, so we can stop there, right? You wouldn't find those things in hell, would you? Okay, so that is a misnomer. It's a misconception, rather. Earth could not be hell without you understanding all of what earth is to account for all of earth being hell. So you got to take that is out. Earth hell doesn't make sense. So you just delete the statement. This is how you move forward, or just ignore me. You got to start with, I don't know what the hell is. You got to start with that. You don't know what it is. You've heard. Watch this. So it's a place of torment. You have to understand that you heard it's a place of torment. You don't know for yourself what hell is. You don't know where it is. I'm just getting you started. We ain't even had the conversation yet. I'm just getting it started. Right? People have experienced hell on earth, right? While living, okay? Earth is prison. Yeah, earth is prison due to gravity. May not be prison for everybody, though. Even that statement goes further. Okay? The first level of hell is materialism. They have everything, but you don't know that. Watch this. I'm just doing my best to show you before we start talking about it. Can everybody just start with the they don't know first? Can we start there? People have died and came back. They experienced it. Okay, I understand. I'm not going to negate that fact. You do understand that there is nobody that actually died and came back, though, right? The death is a whole process that ends with decomposition. All right? And after rigor mortis, there's reversing that. You with me? So nobody has actually died and come back that we know of. You understand that? So here's what you may be explaining, though, which is why I level with you. I think you're making sense. They may have crossed over into that plane. So don't think I'm trying to make you look crazy. I see you. They may have crossed over into that plane. And that plane is chaotic. That plane has certain beings there. I hear you. Near death experience. I'm with you. Stay with me. They may have crossed over into that. So they have their experience. All right. You had one of the rappers, I can't remember. I think it was one of the 3 6 Mafia who was talking about it. Some other people was talking about it. Some people have seen it in different ways. Okay. So let's deal with this. There's a possibility that those people are telling the truth. Some people may be just making it up. Some people may be telling the truth. All right. Question is, where did they go? If we just say to hell, where is that? You with me? So this is where you get into the truth of it. And you have to unravel these things to get to that. Anybody in here astral project? Where are the people who have the ability to get up out of their body? Or maybe you experience sleep paralysis and you discover that you didn't have to just sit there, you can stand up. Anybody ever had that experience? Or some people, like they talked about the Book of All, right? Well, not the Book of But Paul spoke about it, and he was saying he was being taken out of his body, and he was in the spirit, or he didn't know whether or not he was in the body or the spirit, but he met a man in Christ, all right? Or the spirit body, or no flesh can inherit the kingdom. There's a soul that you have to leave his body behind, all this other stuff. Remember that? Okay. You have something called an astral body. Astral is just the modern day terminology of saying the soul, okay? Or the spirit, as some people call it mistakenly. All right. So all of you who astral project, what you may have experienced is if you go beneath the earth, there is a warning symbol, no, not symbol, signal that goes off in your body while you're traveling. Anybody experience that? You go beneath the earth. A lot of times there's darkness, right? Stay with me now. Again, if you're scared, go to church, get up out of here. It's not for you. All right. Even though your pastor be telling you that hell and all this, they threaten you and scare you all the time. You just sit there. All I'm doing is telling you the truth so you can open your eyes to the possibility of it being true. You only know it for yourself when you have certain experiences, right? Okay. Those of you who have experienced going under the ground in your astral projection experiences, isn't there a warning signal that goes off? It's like you feel the hairs stand up on your body. You have to explain how you got hairs on your astral body, right? You start realizing the astral body and the physical body are actually one and the same. Okay? There's literally a signal that you get off. Your heart starts beating fast and you start sensing the presence of danger. Same way if you walked and you were sensing it in your house, right? You have those hairs that stand up for a reason because they can detect what's going on around you. All right. There's a reason for that. As you start approaching those lower abodes, and I have experience, I'm only speaking on experience, there will be a signal that goes off. And that signal that goes off says, you need to get your ass back up there. You're crossing over a border you ain't supposed to be in. All right? Stay with me if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Just ignore everything I'm saying. It's all for entertainment purposes. And you know what I mean. I say that, which they started saying now. It's all for entertainment purposes. Okay? Don't believe me. I'm just talking. When you go beneath the earth, for some reason, the further you go down, you start to see an orange glow. How many people experience this? You say, oh, it's the core of the planet. Okay, fine. There are different places that have different types of glows in these planes. But when you go beneath, there's this smoky, foggy glow the further you go down into the earth plane. I've tested that. I've seen that before. It's not everywhere because I've gone down in places where there's no light. All right, listen to me. If I just wanted you to believe me, I just stick to the common, oh, this is the story of hell. That's not what I'm telling you. Some places I went down didn't have any light. It was pitch black, dark, like that screen in the bottom right corner. Okay? I could hear sounds, though. So let's deal with it this way. There are certain places beneath the earth that I ventured to that are actually hot. You understand that? And as you approach the place, wherever it was, I don't know. I can't give you that answer. There's a sense of dread that you get. I don't know why these things, again, everybody need to listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not a Christian. This is not something I believe in. I'm not Muslim. I don't believe in Jahannam. I don't believe in hell. I don't believe in any of these things. I'm further on beyond belief, right? So when I went to one of these lower realms, there was a sense of dread that I got. And I actually ended up in what appeared to be not a cathedral, but something like an arena. It was much bigger, like Phillips Arena, but bigger. And there was a long hallway. Keep in mind, this is not a dream. This is what's referred to as astral projection. It's when you get up out of your body and you travel and you get to explore different planes, all right, different abodes. You can believe it. You cannot believe it. Doesn't matter. There are a lot of people in here that may have experienced it. Some of you just experienced a much lower level which is called sleep paralysis, where you're able to hear dogs barking or children singing or sirens going off, all kind of stuff, right? Okay. And you like feel like somebody's sitting on your chest, and some of y'all seen the dark people in the room and all this other stuff, whatever. Okay, cool. So at least you know there is another part of this reality that you're observing that doesn't happen just in beta state. Okay? It happens beyond that state of consciousness. That's what I'm doing my best to explain to you with the astral plane reality. That is not a dream. It's not like, oh, I had a dream, and then you wake up and, oh, that was a good dream. You actually are traveling. You're taking note of everything you're experiencing, and you know you're going to have to return back to your body, right? So I'm always bold, and I go into these different realms. Here's what I have to put a disclaimer out of, which is why I don't teach people just to astral project willy-nilly. I don't advise people to do that, okay? Can y'all hear me? I have to be responsible when I teach. I don't advise you to do this. This have to be something that you're led to do of your own accord. You did not get the advice from me to leave your body and take your ass beneath the earth plane. I'm not advising anybody to do it. Okay? Meaning you do what you want. You do what you will. You do what you're prepared to do. But I cannot advise you to do it because I know that you can get trapped down there. You understand that? All right, so let's move forward. I was taken to this place, and by taken, I mean I traveled to this place that appeared to be like a huge arena. And there was a long hallway. And at the end of the hall was a tall brown door. And I did not see someone called Yanun, but I heard that I was accompanied by someone called Yanun. All right, you asked me if I know who that being is. I can't give you a definite answer as to who that being is. All I know is that that tone was uttered to me in my brain while I was having that experience. It's the force that I felt that was accompanying me, meaning I never, by force, I don't want to spiritualize it. I never saw Yanun. Okay, I never saw anybody. I was just being told that Yanun was there. And that's why I was allowed to see the door. Now, what's so crazy is I might be really describing something that actually exists somewhere in some story that I never even read, or they might come out and tell you something about it or something. I don't know. Or Pop might make a mention of it. This is how you know. It's just me speaking about what happened, right? I don't know what to call the place. Pay attention to that too. All I know is that's where I went. I went through the door. It opened by itself. I went through the door and I asked aloud, where am I going? I saw orange glow beneath my feet. I was floating in the air. Astral projection, you can't fly. I was floating in the air. Beneath me was an orange glow with smoke, like fog. Meaning, what's the best way to explain it? Yeah, just like a fire. Literally. You look, you see the fire, you see the glow, right? But you can't see the fire in clear definition because of the fact that, what do you call it? The smoke is blocking the view, is making it like an opaque kind of effect, if people understand what I'm saying. So I saw the orange glow, but I couldn't see fire. So I'm not going to tell you I saw fire. This particular situation, I didn't go further down. I could have. I asked, I said, y'all already showed me hell. Why are you showing me again? That's why I literally was like, yo, why are y'all showing me this again? Speaking to whoever would have been accompanying me. So I wound up leaving up out of the brown door. So as I got closer to the brown door, it actually started like the gravity of hell, if you want to call it that. I don't know what it was. Maybe I shouldn't call it anything. The gravity of the space that was open that I was floating over, it's like it started getting stronger and it was pulling me down. So I had to use like all my brain power to get closer to the door. It wasn't enough. I had to envision a green light at the door, which in the astral realm, when you do stuff like that, it can actually appear. The green light appeared. It functioned as a magnet that pulled me through the door. And then it closed behind me. And I snapped back to my body. You can imagine, you know with the astral realm, this is actually you. You get caught out there in the astral realm, you got caught out there. You die in a dream, most of the time you come back here. Right? Okay. When you get caught out in that astral plane, it doesn't happen like that. So that's why you really need to be cautious. For those of you who just telling people how to astral project, you need to make sure that they know the ins and outs of, pay attention to your being, pay attention to warning signals, pay attention to all of that, because not everybody will have the same clearance to go into certain realms. You ever walked on somebody's yard and noticed there was a no trespass sign? Notice that some situations don't have gates blocking them. You can walk your ass right into the wrong hood. You feel what I'm explaining to you? And ain't nobody there to block the gate to say, yo, you can't come here. You ain't supposed to be here. But you'll walk your ass into the wrong hood if you want to, and you're going to find out you're not supposed to be there. That's where you're supposed to have a situational awareness on point. Your sense is supposed to be heightened to be able to detect that you're not supposed to be in a place. Some people go further anyway. My advice, again, is if you just get into the I don't advise anybody to do it. You do what you want to do. So you could imagine there was this sense of dread, like I'm getting pulled down. And I said, yo, y'all already showed me hell. Why are y'all showing me again? So in the astral projection experience, I had some type of awareness that this is what hell is. At least one of the abodes that hell is. Here's what I gathered when I came back to my body, because I've done this multiple times. And I've not just hell, I've experienced many different realms, heavens, but it's just heaven is a more broad conversation because heaven just meant outer space. So heaven is kind of different. But we could talk about that also. Right? Here's what I gathered. I think I'm supposed to be like, I don't want to say warning. I think I'm supposed to tell people like, yo, don't make the mistake of just, oh, hell ain't real. Don't do that. Because they're trying to tell you it's only a Christian thing, but no matter how far you go back to ancient Egypt and you will see them talking about the underworld, right? With Anubis, Anpu, the rest of them people. Okay, underworld was hell. Duat is hell. Okay, just not how they put you in the biblical sense, or not even biblically, because that's not really biblical. Just in a Christian sense of hellfire and all that other stuff, right? No matter how far you go back, there are stories all over the world about abodes that exist beneath your feet. Okay, I gotta start there. Another point. Who the fuck is them beings who terrorize people during sleep paralysis? And if you're going to tell me it's just somebody's brain, how the fuck is everybody that experiencing sleep paralysis experiencing those same beings? People hearing growling, people hearing their name being called, right? They wake up, they see a nigga, they think it's a hat man, but they really seeing is a nigga with two horns sticking out his head. Whoever that being is, or whatever hat they would be wearing, if it is a hat, some Viking, I don't know. The Vikings didn't even wear them bitches. Right? But all these people are having these experiences with these beings, where they come from. Now, the religious stories tell us that, and not just religious, I can't even say it's religious, just the historical documentations of these beings say you got your Yamadutas or your justice keepers, or the beings that come up and grab what do you call it? What was the nigga name from the God of War? Kratos, and pull them down. And they had another movie called Drag Me to Hell. You know what I'm saying? It literally was Drag Me to Hell. Y'all have to understand, Hollywood is not as creative as you try to give them credit of being. All these sci-fi movies is basically like religious texts or old papyri or tablets that they turn into movies. They just reading stuff that people's ancestors documented and making them into movies. But they didn't come up with the idea. They didn't come up with the idea of Drag Me to Hell. That's already been there, documented in history for tens of thousands of years, if not longer. The Hindus talked about it. That's why I say study the Jamadutas, right? Whoever these people are, whoever these beings are, what they do is they wait for you to cross over and they grab you. And it means that you would have had to been in there, or have to have been in there already, frequency that they would have had been given access to you. So the same way I said in the beginning, I don't know who built this realm. I also don't know who gave them the authority to have access to human beings. I always ask that because I've experienced sleep paralysis myself, and I would come back from the experience and I would literally like journal it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just got finished attacked by a demon. I wake up and be like, You know what I'm saying? That's my default mode. I'd be like, And I start writing and trying to figure it out and say, yo, who gave them it? And I start realizing, okay, only time I really experienced sleep paralysis, it was been like, okay, if I was indulging in like pornography, like watching pornography or masturbation, ejaculation around the same type of frequencies or things like that, or if I was depressed. It wasn't never a situation where like I'm in a good mood, everything's going right, I'm meditating, fasting, and all of this, and then all of a sudden it just popped. Now, occasionally they'll still try to mess with you to try to deter you from fasting. They'll try to deter you from abstinence. They'll try to deter you from semen retention. Whatever it is you're doing that's getting you closer to the center, they will show up, especially if you got, it's like money, right? They're not trying to rob the motherfucker who got $5 in their pocket. When you start saving your energy up and fasting and becoming more spiritual, all of that, you walk around with $50,000 in the middle of, you know what I'm saying, hell, basically. So they will have their eyes on you, but after a while, you start realizing what you can do with that 50,000. You got your security, you got your angels with you all. They ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that it's the only way it can happen, but what I noticed was only in the lower frequencies, only in the lowest vibrations, were them beings able to access basically my soul, right? So what I did was I would do literally experiments. You got to start realizing life is like that. You're supposed to do that. I would experiment, and lo and behold, after ejaculation or orgasm, I don't know if it's the same for men and women, but I've talked to men and women, and they say they had these experiences where certain beings will lay with them. All right, some people experienced it. They call them succubi, incubi. All right, meaning you have male and female entities, okay, that are able to lay with human beings during sleep paralysis or hypnagogia, and they can actually have sex with them. As people have spoken about this over and over again, and they talked to me about it and all kind of stuff, the clubhouse days, and more people than you know, okay? Some people are ashamed about it. Some people feel like they slept with the devil, so they just act like they don't never say nothing. It didn't happen. Okay, some people are trying to get rid of one. They don't know why it keeps happening to them. Okay, well, here's what I advise. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. You got to stop opening them windows. Okay, you got to stop. They telling you pornography, Pornhub, all this other stuff is harmless. It's not harmless. Okay, it's a reason why I'll say this term. It's a reason why Shaitan and them got it out here for free. Nothing's actually free. You understand? It's a reason why they make it be that your children can access it at such a young age, which is why they everybody with phones in their hand, because it activates the more molecule that seek for more, a dopamine reaction, more. Dopamine releases. We need more dopamine activations. And then eventually simple stuff like TikTok and Instagram is not enough. You start looking up stuff like, you know what I'm saying, oh, two people kissing and da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, because they're putting the suggestions in the movies and all that stuff, and it's appealing to that carnal self. This is happening with the children. That's why I tell you, eventually we're going to have to do a lawsuit against Disney. We're going to have to do a lawsuit against Pixar, right? One of the things I want to do before I leave this planet is sue the shit out of them for child molestation, because that's what that was. All the movies and stuff like that, would put in subliminals and stuff like that, we got to sue them. That's coming eventually. I don't know, maybe in 5 years. I don't know. Well, we'll get to it. Or if somebody gets to it, that's even better. But somebody needs to sue the shit out of these establishments for all of the molestation that took place on the generations that came before us and our generation. And even now, they still doing it with the Cartoon Network, all of that. You can sue them. If you really research what molestation is, you can sue these people. You understand? So one day, I guess I'm the only one to use my brain, though. Because you can't count on the 19 keys and other people to do it. They too busy making their own money, doing their own things. So, all right, boom. We'll get to that another time. Okay? So what they were doing was they were activating that primitive self. And it calls for people to be susceptible to that type of frequency, and they want to look into it more. So for those of you who are battling with stuff like that, you really got to make that decision. telling you. That's why I write books like Rehab, not just for you, for me, for anybody, to be able to hear back or revisit. It's going to be an ongoing process. You have to endure it though. You understand? You close them windows. It's not harmless to open up all them different types of tabs that they be having, because every time you opening them, all right, for entertainment purposes only. They call them windows for a reason, family. I've literally experienced on multiple occasions where beings come through the phone or they'll come through your iMac computer. I came back through an astral projection experience one time, and there was a face looking at me through my iMac computer. Looked like, what do you call it, the jack-o'-lanterns? Just looking at me. Now, that's supposed to scare people. Me, I just get annoyed. Man, you don't get the fuck out of my damn. You know what I mean? But they do. All right, again, for entertainment purposes only, these phones are stargates, and you're being sourced. And there are a lot of group of people, groups of beings, I'll say, on this planet that are listening while I'm even saying this, okay? That they know after you get off here, a lot of people are going to turn to the Windows anyway. A lot of people are going to be stuck in the Windows anyway. They're not even worried about me saying it. What they'll really start doing is trying to gauge how many people waking up. That's when they try to shift the algorithm around. The more people align with me, the more they try to shift the algorithm. Oh, he's saying share this post. Okay, so let's shift it. Let's make share hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Or he doing this, Let's switch this around. Let's change that around. Okay? And people think it's just a human being thing. It's really not. Okay? Again, for entertainment purposes only. There are forces on this planet that have done deals with your governments. All right? The government's part of the deal was they will be allowed to obtain certain knowledge of certain types of technology, things like that. And in turn, they turn a blind eye to the studies that were taking place on their people. So all of y'all, you have to think about how long this has been going on. And I'll explain to you how long it's been going on. You'll find people speaking about this occasion of being rode by a witch or the devil riding your back, all of that, sleep paralysis, whatever you want to call it in modern day terminologies. Okay, they've been speaking about this for tens of thousands of years. So think about how long these types of beings have been on your planet. Okay, you watch the movie Jupiter's Ascending. And in the movie Jupiter's Ascending, there's a scene where there was a lady who was paralyzed and she was being turned about in the air. And you couldn't see who the beings were until they showed them and revealed them. And those beings looked just like the demons they show you in the movies. They look just like the demons or the night walkers that they showed you in the Doctor Strange movie. Okay? Look just like the demons that they showed you in the Gods of Egypt movie. This is how you know the frequency applies. Stay with me, because that goddess who had that bracelet on that was supposed to be protecting her from those forces was a god that she had. They said that she had become overly indulgent in sex. Okay, her sexual frequency was too high, and she carried around with her those beings who were attracted to all of that sexuality. And that bracelet was supposed to protect her from being pulled into their realm. But because of all of the gravity that sexual energy created, those beings were going to be there regardless. And did you see what happened when she took the bracelet off? The moment she took the bracelet off, a portal opened up and them beings reached in and grabbed her ass through to the underworld. And you could hear them saying certain things, taunting her on her way down, all right, or through. And they were saying, so like, let me feel, let me touch. Because what they're trying to show you right there is there are a lot of beings that just want to be human. They want to understand what it is that you're experiencing. They want, if they could just possess you, meaning if they could channel in through your brain, take control or protro over your frontal lobe, all right, affect your decision-making functions and cause you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Or some people black out or they get overcome by urges or whatever it is. All of it happens from the frequency anyway. If they could just experience it for just a little while, right? And then their time is up for being able to take over your body, then they'll do that just to see what it meant to be human for a little bit. That's why they were touching her, saying, oh, let me feel, let me see what this is. Because they literally, the human being is one of the biggest commodities in the spirit world. The soul. All right? You'll see what I mean eventually. Okay? Meaning the more you understand about what's happening, you'll get that you've been set up and you got to get out. And Okay. Okay. Back to the entertainment, because that's all this is. Entertainment purposes, right? Anybody with me? Okay. Okay. They've done deals with your government, and these beings that showed up in the Jupiter's ascending are the same grays that people said they saw. Okay? That's why demons and grays look so familiar. They look so much alike, so similar, because they are the same beings. So you start realizing demons became spiritualized. What you really mean by demon is people that operate within a different frequency of the same realm you're in, a life form that your government isn't telling you about. They have certain types of stealth technology. Quantum stealth technology allows for them to be invisible. They can interact with you when you cross through certain planes because that frequency has become altered. Okay, so it makes it easier for them to access you. You don't even have to go to sleep to be accessed by these beings. You ever saw somebody that's been like drinking a lot and you notice when they drink, their eyes gloss over and they look like they're possessed? All right. And you think, oh, it just means that they just got chemicals in their body. But then they do something that they don't even remember that they did. All right. When you drink, you're opening yourself up to possession. When you smoke marijuana, you're opening yourself. I'm not saying that every time it happens, I don't want you to be scared. Again, all right, there's not no scary shit. This is just what it is, or it's just entertainment. When you drink, you open yourself up to possession. That's why you're not supposed to get drunk. We were taught, you can drink, yeah, do what you want to do. We were advised, don't get drunk because when you're not driving, who's driving? Somebody got to drive. You ever woke up, you ain't even got your clothes on? You know what I'm saying? Your drawers on the ceiling fan. You know what I mean? This only happened to me one time where I woke up after drinking and I realized that I had drank too much. And that's why I don't get drunk. And this happened years ago. We're not supposed to anyway, but it scared the shit out. It scared me straight. And I've never even taken a shot. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't do that to this day. I don't take shots. You understand? And I actually advise people to remove liquor from your diet altogether if you really want to take it to the next level. All right, boom. So I woke up under the pool table one time in my drawers. Nothing about that scenario seemed safe. You know what I'm saying? You damn near naked around a pool table, under the pool table. Let's be clear. So I think that people overstand. Sometimes you can drink to the point of not knowing what the fuck happened, right? Okay. Do you understand you were still living? Do you understand you were talking to people? You understand you said shit, did shit, drank shit, ate shit, put shit where it didn't belong, microwave in the refrigerator. You understand you were still experiencing life, but you wasn't driving? So I just want to ask you, while you wasn't the fuck there, who was? While you weren't in control of your body, who was? That's why we say, you can't even vouch for that, can you? You don't know what the fuck happened while you weren't there. Because you weren't there. You can't let that happen. You understand? Because you ever saw the situation where somebody move in your house? You just wanted to help them, right? So you open your doors, right? They move in your house. I'll be here 2 weeks. We've all heard it before. You ever realize some of the motherfuckers don't what? They don't leave. You just start getting irritated because you try to be nice. But everything they do now irritating the shit out of you. They didn't do nothing but sit on the couch and watch TV. But every time they put in that chip and you just sit at the table just scowling. Every chip is just a reminder of bills they ain't paying. Nigga ain't put shit to the gas. What she paid on rent? I bet if I go over there, the nigga smell like chips. I don't even like this show. You won't put them out though, right? It's hard to get people to leave. And then they hit you with this. Yo, it's about time for you to go ahead. Okay. Would you give me a little more time? I done gave you a little more time a whole lot of times. I need you to get the fuck on. What they hit you with? Well, I guess I'll see you in court, cause like, you can't just put me out. What you mean I can't just put you out? Well, you gonna have to evict me. Nigga, I'm evicting you by telling you to you put your hands on me, don't call the police. Now you got to deal with motherfuckers just in your house. You don't even want them in your house, but you do got to go to court, don't it? You got to evict them. You got to take them through the process. You know what I mean? You know, the 30 days to 60 days. You know what I mean? Now the nigga just walking around. It's his house now. You ask him, can I sit here for a second? You good? What are you talking about? You got to be cautious because some beings don't leave and they integrate into you, like the movie Venom. And you don't know this, you know, some of y'all y'all really do need to get baptized, okay? And you can just take it for what you want to take it for. Some of y'all need to get baptized because you don't really know what you're carrying until somebody take it off your hands. You with me? You ever just been carrying shit, say, I got it. And then somebody come out and help you, and you're like, shit, I ain't even had that shit. I'm glad they came and helped me. Boom. That's what a lot of y'all are dealing with. So some of y'all really do need to go get baptized. All right? I don't know who I'm talking to, but some of y'all got the opportunity to do it. And you wonder whether or not you do it. Go get it done. Be baptized and have the intention of coming out clean. Okay? Because there's a lot of energy to go into that. And I know it's people before. Some of y'all need to sage more. Some of y'all need to meditate more. Whatever it is, you can't just think you got all this shit done, but you walking around depressed and you mad and angry and da-da-da-da. Something might be riding your back. You feel what I'm saying? You watch the Eddie Brock effect all throughout them Venom movies. He just keep getting drained and drained and drained and drained and drained and drained and drained. He ain't even him no more from the beginning. See the beginning of the episode or the beginning of the movie all the way to the last part. Nigga is gone. His body gone. All right, it's happening to a lot of people. They don't know. You sharing parasites in your intestines. You're sharing with them. All right, astral parasites. You're sharing with them. Okay, literal beings that are just holding on to you to experience this physical realm. They got their hands on your brain, literally, and you don't even know it until something happens that you purify the environment so they don't have no use for you anymore. The best thing probably could happen to you in this reality is the devil don't got no use for you. The best thing probably could happen in this reality is demons don't have no use for you. Are you with me? Some of y'all think the devils ain't real. Some of y'all think demons ain't real. Some of y'all been taught that demons is us. See, look, no, don't. Jesus is Jesus. Don't get baptized. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm stupid. So can you please leave? I'm literally telling you right now, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Take the sound bite, do it what you want. Can you please leave now? So we don't got to be worried about it. Don't listen to me, I'm dumb. And I don't know anything. I haven't experienced shit. People wonder why they be having thoughts that ain't theirs. Exactly. And no energy. Exactly. So what I advise people to do, get baptized. If you've been talking about it, do it. Okay? Do your meditation. Don't just keep talking about it. Do it. Do your fasting. Don't just keep talking about it. You got to do it. Because some shit got to be purged up out, especially in this day and time. They running rampant around this motherfucker. You really got to be cautious. You with me? All right. So back to it, or forward to it. I don't know who gave these beings access to human beings. Anybody telling you demons ain't real, just I give you permission to don't believe them. Anybody telling you, oh, there's no such thing as a devil, I give you permission to don't believe them. They really don't know what they're talking about. You with me? Some of y'all have met the devil before. And listen, if you're one of the chosen, trust me, or don't, you've met them. You've met them. They walk right up on you, don't they? You don't even be expecting it. You was just there to get a plate, wasn't you? Motherfucker, you're dealing with a devil or a demon. They have no type of awareness of what space is, personal space. They don't know what that is. So you wasn't doing shit but what you was doing, right? And you turn around, motherfucker, right there. You understand? And they start the conversation like y'all was already having it. You lied it out of, oh, shit. Yeah. So, yeah, you still believe in them? What you talking about? You still believe in them human beings, huh? Another way, let me tell you another way you know the devils. They just like to just fucking laugh for no reason, right? You be there. They're ha 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 ha. Y'all think they made that up. They did not. Listen, one more time. Hollywood ain't creative. Okay? They don't make up shit. There you go. That's a hint for entertainment purposes. Hollywood didn't make up shit. I don't know why. You can't ask me because I don't have the fucking answer. Why they just like to laugh? I think it's because they be mocking niggas. I don't know. But then it's like they don't laugh like how humans laugh. They laugh in such a way it's like you don't even like, bro, you don't feel joyful. You don't feel nothing. You just be like, bro, every hob just feel like you get low. Ha 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 ha. And I'm telling you, all right, I'm only talking to the chosen right here. Because some of these beings, they ain't gonna bother you if you ain't got nothing going on that's supposed to be helping people get home. They'll let you do whatever you want to do. You hear what I'm saying? So they'll laugh at you, with you too. Why you sitting there laughing? Ha 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 ha. You still believe in these humans, huh? And you like, what the fuck? And then you looking at everybody else. This how you know you're dealing with a demon, right? For some reason, don't watch. By show of emojis, don't nobody else be seeing the motherfucker, do they? They be right there. Seem like you looking around. Don't nobody else be seeing it. It just be you seeing the nigga. Nobody else see him. Nobody else hear him. They right up on you. Ain't nobody checking, say, you good? Is this motherfucking bothering you? You know what I'm saying? I was in a Waffle House one time. This had to be 2018 with two people. All right, there was a couple. The nigga walked in, right? With the pentagram on his back, leather jacket. I was playing India Ari, all right? It had to be Ready for Love. I think it was Ready for Love. I was playing India Ari on the juke joint. The nigga walked in. When the door opened, this is what I heard. Nobody else could have heard it. I heard, there's another way you can know whether or not you may be dealing with a jinn that's near you. When you hearing that 808 shit going crazy, and you hear like drill music and shit, or the drill music's cousin, which is heavy metal, or them high pitch ass ringing music, all that shit, you might be near a demon. Because only demons or somebody possessed by them can endure that frequency long. You with me? Okay. Soon as the nigga walked in, I heard na 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 na. I said, what the fuck is that? I looked at the door. He was just walking in, smiling, big as hell. He didn't say shit to nobody. You want to know what the first thing he did was? He walked over to me, if I'm lying or flying, and he asked, you don't mind if I change this music, do you? And I looked at the two people I was with. I said, nah, go ahead. And he turned around, a big-ass pentagram on his back, went to the juke joint, and put on, what's the shit? Is it Linkin Park? So hard, something like that. In the end, it doesn't even matter at all. Whatever the fuck you listen to. And every song after that he was playing was rock music. And they was the two that was in front of me was looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? I said, y'all don't know who that is? I said, y'all don't recognize him? I know who that is. I know why the fuck he came in and walked past everybody, including the servers, to come and ask me if I minded if he changed the music. I said, ask yourself, how the fuck he know would he have known that I was the one who put India Ari on? Y'all with me? So some of y'all like, bro, you had that experience too. Yeah, some of y'all done experienced the motherfuckers. You've met the devil before. You may not understand it, but you have. Let me tell you another way you know. I'll give you an example, right? I was at the train station, MARTA train station. I don't know why they like subways. It's weird, but they do like subways. Maybe I get it. Hell, I get it. I was at the MARTA train station. This had to be maybe 2019. I got off the train, y'all. And something said, now turn around. I turned around. You know, okay, you sit on the train, you facing forward or you facing backwards? This nigga was facing window. You can't face window. It doesn't exist. He had on shades. He was a Caucasoid with big white hair. Yep, whatever you envision is what you saw, because you can't be talking about an afro, right? Exactly. His face was long as hell. Long. Looked like one of them cartoon FBI agents. And the nigga was facing window. And I was stuck. And I watched the train pull off. And I watched him watch me watch the train pull off as he faced window. And I looked around, and sure enough, didn't nobody else see that shit. So somebody tell me how you face window sitting down. The seat that he was in didn't exist is what I'm explaining. And the nigga was not on the train before I got off the train. They like to fuck with people. If you ever met these beings, for some reason, they like fucking with human beings. They just do. Especially if you one of the elect. You understand that? So you've met him. Let me tell you how you know. The random appearance of somebody just staring you down. You was in the room. You was chilling with everybody else, right? You was at a party. You wasn't doing shit. Just minding your business. Someone say, yo. You say, yo, what? Turn around. So you turned around. Let me tell you how you know that it was a demon you was dealing with. You either vocalized or you thought to yourself this word. Damn. If you ever turned around and you had to pronounce the word damn, yeah, they was on your ass. Who had the experience? You minding your business. You turn around and say, yo, what? Turn around. Damn. Yeah. Damn. You know it's real. You had to say it a few times. And you got different levels of them. So one of them type of being, you do that, and they go right back into human mode. Right? Nigga, you ever met the one that don't give a fuck about your damn? You ever met the one that's gonna look harder? Damn back. That's how you know. Them motherfuckers be on your ass like white on rice. The fuck are you doing here, nigga? These my people. Fuck you doing? Fuck. You say, yo, you see that nigga over there? What nigga? It's just Tyrone. No, nigga, the fuck that ain't Tyrone. Fuck Tyrone problem is. Fuck you do. Fuck. My people, nigga. Fuck, get your own party, nigga. They don't like that shit. They don't like when you get close to their subjects because you start turning them away from them. Sound familiar? They don't like when you get close to their subjects. They don't like when you get close to their followers. They don't like that shit. When they followers start finding out who you are, ooh, they don't like that. Fuck you doing, you nigga. Fuck you doing. Shit, nigga. They hate that because you start turning people around and away from that amber light. They losing their power because they source from people. Like, hell yeah, can they get my face back? The nigga will be like, no. No. You gonna take your face back? Shit. Trying to tell you something. You have met the devil before. Some of y'all was children and you had that one teacher that just didn't like you. You didn't know why, right? You didn't understand it. You come in, hey, Mrs. Nelson. Mrs. Nelson don't say shit to you and greeted everybody else. Shit. Pass you out one cookie less than everybody. Mrs. Nelson, I don't get it. Why did he get 4? Eat your cookies. You know what I mean? Ask your mama to buy you another one. God damn. Y'all had that teacher? Yeah. If you had a teacher in school that just didn't fucking like you, you didn't even do shit. And let me tell you another teacher, the one that would lie on you to your mother or to your father. He be like, no, mama, that's a lie. I had him. My Umi, she ain't believe the teachers, so I was good. That's a damn lie, Umi. I was 5 years old. He did this. Umi, that's a motherfucking lie. This motherfucker here gonna tell me move my name to red because I'm asking her about Christopher Columbus. Shit, I was able to plead my case. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's lying. Shit. My mama be like, hold on, let him talk. Yeah, this nigga's lying. He told me he was gonna tell me and lie, he called you and lie on me. I'm telling you right now, it's a motherfucking lie. We about to leave up out of here, get us some McDonald's. Shit, nigga. I want me an ice cream cone. I'm not on punishment, nigga. I'll be back too. Have my homework ready. Fuck you talking about? My mama believe me. Some of y'all didn't have that. I hear you. I feel you. So watch this. The reason why they did it, let me tell you, is because they were attempting to instill prejudice and distrust between you and your parents. Why? Because your parents are responsible for raising you up to be the chosen ones. They had to target you when you were young, right? I fuck with Kaya. They had to target you while you were young so that when you grew up, you would be discouraged and eventually you would integrate into society, which society is just another word for mainframe or matrix, the fabric of the matrix. That way you will become less of a threat. It wasn't even the teacher's fault. It was that teacher's position, their job, to find you, seek you out, and try to ostracize you, discriminate against you, to discourage you. You understand that? So I had a parent that wasn't going for that shit. I'll never forget, I had a teacher called Mrs. Tyler. I think it was Miss Tyler. I don't know what it was. But she used to do that shit. I was a good student. I ain't understand why she did that. She was trying to be mean to me and shit like that. I'll tell my mom. So Miss Tyler was on some bullshit one day. I don't know what it was she had going on, but she thought she was finna just tell me about myself. And tell your mama, because you talking about your mama got 8 children, tell her she don't know nothing about this, because I deal with 13 every day. Da-da-da-da. She don't know nothing about that. So I was a good child. When adults would tell me to do something, as long as it made sense, I did it. So when she would like, tell your mama, I said this, I started taking notes. You don't know shit about raising children. I got 13. Okay, got it. Anything else? Okay. I went and told my mama, say, hey, okay, Miss Tyler want me to tell you, you, and my mama gonna listen, so she trying to figure out what it is she need to be told. You only got 8 children. You don't know nothing about children. She deal with 13 every day. Tell your mama that. That was her telling me to tell you that. I put that there too. My mom was like, okay, cool. She got dressed the next day, came to school with me. I ain't had to ride the school bus. I was like, oh, it was a field trip. We get to school. I'm 7 years old. You got to keep in mind. We get to school, da-da-da-da. I'm thinking everything good. Mama come, you know what I'm saying? She go to the door. Miss Tyler comes out. She come and talk to us. I don't know what happened because I know it was super quick. Here's what I do know. I know Miss Tyler went from talking her shit to my right hand to the Most High. Some of y'all not going to believe me. This lady got down on her knees in front of me and begged me to forgive her. This lady, this grown-ass woman, got down on her knees in the middle of, what was we at? Woodridge? Was that Woodridge Elementary? Was that Woodridge? I think it had to be Woodridge. This lady got down on her knees in the middle of Woodridge Elementary hallway, students passing by, book bags galore, and begged me to forgive her. I was so confused. I looked up, because you know I'm little. I looked up at my Umi to confirm that this was what was happening. And all my Umi did was stood there with her lips tight, nodding her head, looking at me like, yep, I said, oh shit. So the teacher becomes the student. I don't know what's this formula. So she just grabbed my hand and was like, I just need you to forgive me. Could you please forgive me? Because I don't want anybody to not like me and anything I said that was horrible to you. I want you to forgive me for it. And I felt bad. Shit, and my mama went home. So she was fucked up for that. She left me with the lady. She went home, said, the work is done. And it was so crazy because we had to go back in the classroom. So school about to be over. I don't know why she left. That's crazy. But she I guess for effect. But she she left me with the lady. I'll go back in the classroom. We done with our centers and shit. She passing out. She passing out the little lollipops. Y'all remember the square lollipops? The good ones now. I'm talking about the apple sour, all that shit. Some of y'all didn't grow up in the hood. Y'all had like carrots and shit. We had candy, nigga. They give us the square lollipops, all the good ones. She normally give everybody one. This lady was so nervous, nigga, when she was passing out the candy. Some people were getting 2, some people getting 3, so the children is assessing each other's hand. They're like, yo, can I have another one? The lady, she's shaking so fucking bad. She just started, like, unpacking the bag on niggas' hands. Here, take it. Here. I'm like, oh, shit. What the fuck did my mama say? Whatever the fuck she said, they took that from my memory. You're like, I was put on pause. I didn't know what I was doing. But whatever she said to that lady, ooh, I ain't have no more problems out of Miss Tyler of the first grade caliber. That was it. She held me in high. How you doing, Mr. Hargrove? I'm doing fine. How are you doing, though? I think that's the real question. She didn't send me with no more messages to my Omi. That was it. Shit. Matter of fact, when it was Mother's Day and we had to do the car, she made sure I spelled Omi right. She said, you sure it's 2 M's? I was like, yeah, I think it's 2 M's. I think it's 2 M's on it. We spell it with 2 M's. Okay, just want to make sure. All right, so get it to your mom. Make sure it's get to her. Okay. That was over with. Shit, don't call my mama on me. Calling my mama on me was calling my mama on you. And I would try to give you a way out. Such and such. I'm going to call your mama. Oh, okay. All right. Suit yourself. Shit. Nigga. You couldn't threaten me with no shit like that. Call my mama. Because one thing about it, my mama know what I'm going to do. And she know what I won't do. You know what I'm saying? Real life. I went to a school called McNair in Decatur. Shit, nigga, DeKalb County School. I think DeKalb went up. Shit, same shit. I went to McNair, nigga. We called that shit McNasty. 6th grade. Shit, mama taught me young. Use the pen to your advantage. So I did. Come on, mama told me to. I was a good child. So when they started fucking with me, I started documenting. What you doing? Writing that down. What you talking about? They weren't used to that shit. They started being nicer. So they realized I kept a journal on them. What are you talking about? What you just called me? You said I wasn't worth nothing. Well, you ain't worth nothing at 3/25. December 7th, 2011. Yep, got you. Okay. What else? You got something else to say to me? I started documenting motherfucker. I mean, I'll never forget one. We had a lady named Miss Limacelli. I thought it was funny because every time they said her name, I thought it was about somebody selling lemons and shit. Miss Limacelli. I said lemon selling. Miss Limacelli. Like, let me sell it. You can't do it. Let me sell it. Whoever sold it, it got sold. I remember one time we had another teacher, it was a dark-skinned teacher with an afro. Well, we weren't really dark, kind of brown skin. Miss Thompson, she was old school. I can't remember what the hell she was telling me. Whatever she said, though. Oh, I ain't like that. She wasn't even talking to me. That's what it was. She was talking to one of my peoples, which was, the students in the classroom. And she was talking about how they couldn't read and write. And I ain't like that shit. So I listened to her speech. The more she talked, you got to remember I'm a star student. I sit in the front, all of that. Ooh, the longer she talked, I put my pencil down. I put my paper to the edge of my desk. I started sitting back. I'm just like, okay, I do not like what the fuck I'm experiencing. How you just gonna rag on these niggas because they can't read and write, right? And it's your job to make sure that they can. So after she was done with her speech, I said, Miss Thompson, that wasn't right. She said, what? Mr. Hargrove. I said, what? I said, that wasn't right. She said, what wasn't right? I said, you ain't supposed to be talking to them like that. You the teacher. I said, you supposed to uplift them. You know what I'm saying? Who taught you to hate yourself? It was like that in sixth grade. I said, you supposed to uplift them. How you going to tear them down and you supposed to be teaching them? If they can't look up to you, then who can they look up to, Miss Thompson? Mr. Hargrove, go ahead and you go ahead and keep doing your work. I'm actually not doing this work until you apologize to these people who look up to you to teach them. I'm not going to do this work. That wasn't right. And then you could turn them into something they're not even supposed to be. Just Mr. Hargrove. No, because you could turn them, get out of my class. I'm not getting out your class. You about to go somewhere or I'm going to be sitting right here. And before she could even say, I said, call my mama. I call my mama. Shit, do it. So she said, okay, I'm going to call your mama. She called my mama. I sat my ass right there in the seat. Didn't move. A whole bunch of people tried to come. The counselor tried to say, oh, yeah. No, I said, no, she already called my mama. I'm explaining to this lady, I'm actually not going anywhere. Y'all are going to have to snatch me from this desk. I'm not going anywhere until my mother get here. They called the SRO. I told them the same thing. Unless you're telling me you're going to snatch me from this desk, I'm not going anywhere. Miss Limacelli came. I said, Miss Limacelli, somebody got to take a stand. I said, she can't do that to people. That's not right. So my mama came. And when I seen my mama, I got up and I whipped out. And I told my mama what happened. We went home. What are you talking about? I came back the next day. And life went on. And she understood. You ain't going to be able to do that in front of me. Don't talk to these people like that. Just because they can't read and write how you think they can. Or they think they're supposed to. How about help them? Don't sit there and try to tear them down like that. And they don't know somebody going to speak up for them. So I spoke up for them. That's been my life. You know, this ain't no internet shit. Excuse me, you going to have to apologize to these people. Shit, I ain't play around. My mama know what I will do and what I won't do. She showed up one time, we had a hearing. This was after I got into a fight, a big-ass fight, like I think it was 8th grade. But we had a hearing. You gotta remember, they used to take us through like literal judicial system. You didn't just get suspended. They had the police show up, all kind of shit. They treated us like delinquents, all kind of shit in the hood. So we had a hearing at school, in middle school, right? So they showed up with the little tape recorder shit, all that. It was bullshit. Some little office. And the nigga mama who ass I beat, I ain't beat his mama ass, but nigga who ass I beat mama. I gotta say it right. You beat his mama? No, the nigga who asked I beat mama showed up and was like on his behalf and all this other stuff. So we in the middle of talking, going over the, the little shit that happened, whoop the whoop, why I got suspended 10 days, all of that. And I tried to tell him, I said, we got into a rap battle. Now, just to be clear, y'all see how niggas get like discouraged on the internet and want to block me and shit? Okay, imagine real life. Okay. So my mama told me when I came back, because I already went from 6th grade. I got to do this little background. 6th grade, I left McNair because I had so much going on. I had got suspended like maybe 15 times, I think it was, in my second semester. I've been fighting a lot because I was tired of motherfuckers thinking they were finna bully me. So I really got on one. Literally, no matter what niggas was talking about. You look at me wrong, we fighting. I got to fighting in the middle of the CRCT. If you don't know what the CRCT is, it's basically the test that you got to take to get out of here. So I got to fight in the middle of it because motherfucker thought he had the right one. He did, and I gave him the wrong answer and the right answer at the same time. It was left and right. So we had a good time. Nigga tried to catch me at breakfast. Anyway, it was a lot of other stuff that was going on during that time. I was tired of motherfuckers thinking they was finna bully me because I was trying to be the bigger person. So I started just beating everybody ass. So they had me appear at this council in 6th grade where they were like, yo, you finna get expelled. Whatever my mama did, she pushed the pen. She put some paperwork through. I went from finna get expelled to being able to get into an art school that's like top notch. It was DeKalb Elementary School of the Arts. DESA, you can look it up. So you know I ain't just make shit up. So DeKalb Elementary School of the Art, the principal named Mr. Powell. I went there, everything was good, but I was too distracted with the girls and shit like that, you know what I mean? And I was into the arts, so I didn't really even give a damn about the schoolwork and all that after a while. I was distracted, I ain't gonna lie. 7th grade, I ain't really pay attention to class. Okay, I was smart. I did my shit, but I was more focused on the females, the music, dancing. We were doing all kind of shit. Took ballet classes with them, all kind of stuff. We was on the road doing shows to go. We had the brothers doing ballet, the sisters doing ballet. You know what I mean? It was dope. Doing musicals, music film classes, media classes, all kind of stuff I was taking. I ain't give a damn about the other little shit they were talking about. So because of that, though, I didn't keep my grades high enough. I think I had like a 78 or something, whatever it was. It wasn't high enough to go straight into the high school program, which was called DSA. They took the elementary part out. You say, how was you in elementary in 7th grade? Exactly. You look it up, you'll realize it was K through 7. K through 7 meant that it went from kindergarten to 7th grade, basically. Boom. So the high school for DSA started at 8th grade all the way up to 12th grade, just so I can make sure people know that it is making sense, just not how you're used to it. All right. I wasn't able to go to DSA because I ain't have my grades high enough. When you weren't able to go there, what you had to do is you return to your home school. That home school for me, unfortunately, was McNair. So I went back to McNair. Before I went to McNair, my mama gave me a speech. She like, nigga, you already know what the fuck you went through last time. Fucking around with these little fuck arounds. Don't go up there. Get in it. You need to be cool, calm, collective. Don't go up there battling niggas. I said, shit. She said, don't go up there battling niggas. Don't go up there on no rah-rah shit. They already remember you for this, that, and the third. Don't buy into the hype of it. Shit, niggas, I ain't listen to my mom. As soon as I walked through them doors, they said, oh, shit, Omari? A lot of people just called me Omari. It wasn't too big Faise back then. Omari? Shit, nigga, I had that school on lock. I was beating everybody's ass. Omari? He back? Oh, the rap nigga, the da-da-da-da. I said, in the flesh. Show me to the rappers, nigga. So I battled a nigga. First thing, literally. First thing that happened, I battled a nigga. I don't know why I did that. We was sitting down in gym. Everybody would be coming in, you know, we was all leaking the gym for some reason, I don't know. And I'm sitting down. I'm battling this nigga. We all sitting down, everybody. I don't know what the fuck I said, but something I said has something to do with his mother. I can't remember. And he did his best. I know he did. He did his best, and you know, but it's me. So when I was battling him, I just was paying attention to his hands. And in the middle of me battling, he just like started clenching his fist. Like the Arthur meme. Listen, nigga name was Quentin Lovelace. If anybody know who that is, that's crazy as hell. Nigga name was Quentin Lovelace. Never forget. Nigga started clenching his fist. I said, what the fuck going on with this man? So after I was done, he was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga, you just talking about my mama. Yeah. Yeah, but you was just talking about my mama, nigga. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's a rap battle. I don't know your mama. You'd be surprised to know I never met her. I never met her. I'm sure she's a nice lady, but that was a rap battle. He was like, nah, bro, we gonna have to run that. Da-da-da-da. We gonna have to hit about that. Da-da-da-da. So I ignored his ass and left, went to class. So word got around school that he wanted to fight me. He held on. Listen, I battled this nigga on a Thursday a.m. He held on to that shit to the following, listen to the words, nigga, it's lengthy. The following Tuesday. And I didn't know because I didn't have the word. It was just, I was just basking in my glory. I was on to my 3rd, 4th, 5th victim by then. This nigga showed up in the gym, sat down in my section, right? So you don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Niggas had sections. So he sat down in my section. I'm like, who the fuck is in my section? But I just kept teaching. Somebody was asking me about Illuminati, right? So I was teaching. The nigga named Sharifu, okay? He was like, so what's that Illuminati thing? Da-da-da-da. So I started teaching about that. I was teaching about how Visa equals 666, all of that. So the nigga, somebody tapped me on my shoulder. So I look up and I see the nigga standing there. I'm sitting down. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, yeah. Nigga talking about some, yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah, nigga, yeah. So I'm like, oh, this nigga trying to fight? So I stood up, pulled my pants, so everybody started moving around. This was before the recording days. So niggas didn't have phones, they just had their memory. They just looked intently and talked about it later. And so I'm sure people had flip phones and shit like that. But I remember this before. Anyway, so niggas moving out the way. I stand up, pull my pants up. Pulling my pants up was like the animalistic way of saying it is time to fight. So we pulled our pants up for some reason. I don't know why. That's the only time we pull our pants up. And he's standing there talking shit. So I pulled my pants up. I looked at the teachers who was at the bottom of the bleachers. I said, so y'all not gonna get him out of my face? So I'm not even looking at him. I'm just pointing at him like aggressively with my whole hand toward his chest. I'm like, so y'all not gonna get him out of my face? They just looking. I said, so y'all just gonna stand there, right? Nobody finna get this man out of my face. Everybody just looking. Oh, shit, oh, shit. So I swung. And we started rolling down the bleachers. Long story short, at the end of that, he was like, bro, fighting you was like, I'm fighting an Energizer Bunny. Your ass an Energizer Bunny. Boom, whatever it was. All right, boom. So I just had to get that background. We in the middle of the hearing. The lady was talking about, whoever his mama was talking about some, because I was telling how it happened. So his mama was talking about some, so basically, you saying, my son walked up to you. Yeah. You said he was talking to you. Yeah. And then you basically assaulted my son. I'm like, yes, ma'am. You have to understand that I said that shit on record, bro. Like, I didn't give a damn. What the fuck you talking? My mama was sitting right there. And the nigga said to my mama, he wasn't talking to my mama, but he was talking to everybody saying, he said, man, this nigga, I walk up to the man and he gonna say, I'm gonna give you some time to get up out my face, but anything you do after that, your fate is in your hands. And my mama I looked at my mama. All my mama could do was just look straight because she knew, yeah, he said that shit. She didn't say, nah, not my son. He said that shit. She was better off changing the subject. Your fate is in your hands. So you know what fate means? Do you know what fate means, young man? I couldn't even deny that shit. I had my tongue in my cheek. I said, damn, I did say that shit. Damn, I did tell the niggas. It was. Fuck, I gave him time. Shit, he ain't had to go down in history as a nigga who went to war with the Energizer Bunny that his phase won. You have to understand what Energizer Bunny mean, right? Like, after a while, I was on this nigga ass so crazy. The nigga started trying to kick me, right? So he did. He kicked me down like 3 different bleacher stairs. I hit my back, and around that time I was a lot more active. I hit my back and rolled onto my feet. So you gotta understand, I fell, but I didn't stay there. When I hit my back, I turned onto my back, moving in the same direction onto my feet. Boom, landed. When I landed, my feet were planted. This was the amazing part. That gave me a boost. I used my feet to charge forward and got right back on them. Bow. What you talking about? Brr, brr, let them go. I ain't letting shit go. Brr, brr. Teachers were trying everything they could to hold me back. They couldn't. It took for, what was his name? Was it Coach Pierce? Damn, I wish I could remember his name. He was an older guy. He had to literally put me in a chokehold. He put me in a chokehold. They was grabbing articles of clothing. Those same articles were being removed from my body as they grabbed them. Go ahead, help, thanks. I needed the jacket off me. What are you talking about? Oh, you want to help with my shirt? Fine. Slip right out of it. Brr. What's talking about? Brr, 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 yeah, brr, brr. Nigga grab me, say, you will go to sleep. That's how I knew it was serious. He wouldn't let go either. He said, you will go to sleep. When I started realizing that the people that was in the background, all the ooh, that shit started getting lower. Ooh, I said, let me stop fighting. Let me relax a little bit. Are you calm? Yeah. Because he was telling me the truth. I will go to sleep. That's got to be fucked up. Nigga to know that he going to put you. That nigga said, you will go to sleep now. You will go to sleep. I said, oh, shit. I ain't believe it. I started, you will. I tried to use the shit I was taught because, martial arts. I was taking martial arts. So you supposed to turn your head to the left or right and slip down quickly by applying force up under their arm. That shit didn't work. So many thoughts were going through my brain. My sensei. Has he betrayed me? Was he in on this? It's all a lie. Then I came back here and this nigga said, you will go to sleep. I said, oh shit. Fuck it. Are you calm? Affirmative. I just started tapping his arm. You got it, big bro. You got it, big bro. My sensei lied. That nigga put me in a room. That shit was crazy as hell. Put me in a room. They said, all right, man, you need to stay here and be calm. He closed the door, but he didn't close the door. I don't know what was going through my brain. But when he closed the door, the shit did like, yeah. When he walked off, I don't know. Some of y'all call it intrusive thoughts. I don't know what you call it. But whatever it was, something was like, go back out there. Get his ass again. So I said, shit, nigga, you ain't said nothing but a word. I don't know why the fuck they'll leave the door open. So I walked back out that bitch. Wasn't nobody around. I said, oh, they really thought they had me closed up in that bitch. That was bold. So I walked to go find the nigga. I'm on the search. They got the nigga in handcuffs. So I walked up to the nigga. They grabbed me. Said, what you doing? No. So they grabbed me, put my hand behind my back, right? I wouldn't stop. So they just holding the nigga. Boom. They put me on the ground. Put a knee in my back. Put me in handcuffs. Fucking me up, too. I got up after talking shit. They brought us near each other. I don't know why they did that. We standing right in front of each other. I thought they were trying to be funny. So I was going to make them laugh. I kicked the shit out the nigga. I said, yo, brrr, kicked his ass. They tried to hold that against me, too. They tried to say I kicked the officer. No, I can't aim. I kicked Quentin Lovelace. Fuck you talking about? Kicked the shit out of his ass. Allegedly. They brought us away. They took me to the other room. That's when they beat my ass, sent me to the hospital. There was a lot of shit that happened after that. Anyway, my mama know what I do and what I won't do. So my point of all of that is, nigga, you got parents who gon' listen to their children. You got parents who been trained, listen to the teachers. My mama listened to me. They try to turn the parents against the child. That's one of their whole things. Turn the parents against the child. Turn the child against the parents. Destroy that trust factor that you got between the two. And then they have no guidance. Then they turn to the streets. Those people that are already in the streets are like the Fontaines or the They Clone Tyrone movie. They put there to grab the children that don't feel like they got family or trust and all of that. And they use them. Eventually, the same one that could have been a great addition to the chosen ones movement or the elect, they become satanic. You understand that? I really do feel like that happened in Lil Baby's case. I feel like Youngboy was one of ours. Dominique was one of ours. So Contrail, Dominique, they one of ours. But they got grabbed. There's a few people I could name that I could feel like it, and I think that's what it is, because they were going to become stars anyway. That's what you got to understand. When you're a god, some of y'all don't want to use that word, that's fine. When you're elect, you're going to be a star. It's just Shaitan already, they can see you. So they'll get to you before we do. And then they'll have you doing their works. But you can find people, like even with the interview that Youngboy did, he was like, yo, he used to be at the foster home and niggas be picking on him and beating on him and shit. And he would be like, yo, why you hit me? Like, what did I do to you? You know what I mean? After a while, why you hit me turn into niggas, we got to fight. I know what he went through. And I could have been on the same shit or worse. No, I would have been on the same shit or worse. If it weren't for right knowledge. If it weren't for my mama, my Umi. If it weren't for Dr. Melakazi York. If it weren't for Nuwapu. If it weren't for right knowledge. Man, I'll probably be on the run, in prison, or dead right now. If it weren't for them. Because I got the brain where it's like, nigga, we gonna run some shit. We gonna control some shit. But I feel like it's possible. I probably would have been a kingpin or some shit like that. It's possible I would have been in the wrong field. I would have probably still wanted to use my power to help people, all that kind of stuff. But I probably would have been people that's like kind of lying to themselves saying, oh, I'm selling drugs, but I'm still like giving out turkeys. All the while hurting my community. You know what I mean? That's why I say Nuwapu saved my life. And I know a lot of people can relate to that. That's why I'm not mad at religion either, because maybe it wasn't always Nuwapu. Some people might feel the same way about Christ. Why you want to take that from them? Jesus saved their life. All right, let them have that. You know what I mean? Yeshua saved their life. God saved their life. The church saved their life. Islam saved their life. Got them on the right path. That's why I said everybody need to come home to their religion so we can move forward to right knowledge, forward to Nuwapu. People don't went too far away from their religion. And they started to do these negative works. We got to get them back on track. Any questions before we move forward? I know some people like, nigga, we can't hit them click what Kaya posted you, nigga. Yeah, that's how it always starts. I know why they come. Let me tell you something. People would have actually been here longer if I would have did a whole live. You know what I mean? I really been trying to save my voice if you can't tell. If I would have did like the live, like set up the camera, all of that, people actually would have been in a bit jumping. What's the best form of spiritual protection? Will. Now, best is subjective. So I will say a good one, a great one, is will. W-I-L-L. Use your will. It'll protect you. Starring or staring at food meanwhile you're on a fast. Oh, that don't mean nothing, though. There go that will again. It don't mean nothing. This food ain't making me hungry. You make up your mind, do the fast. It don't have nothing to do with nothing. I ain't seeing it. Then we don't eat none of this shit. Just be honest. Well, I don't eat meat. So ain't nothing like, oh, turkey. You know what I'm saying? What's the best way to lucid dream? That's a long thing. The best way to lucid dream, I always tell people just pay more attention to the details in your reality. Pay more attention to detail in real life. That way you take that over there to the dream realm. What does staring at the ground correlate to hearing spirits? I don't know, bro, but if you hearing spirits and you staring at the ground, I don't know. I think you might need to chill for a little bit. You talk to them, you staring at the ground, say, yo, what you doing? I'm hearing spirits. Bro, you might want to chill out for a little bit. Go play the game. This is getting a little too deep for you. Go relax. Watch TV or something. You got to do some type of matrix shit to balance you out real quick, nigga. Staring at the ground? That sound like the chronic effect. Shit. You ever seen a nigga woke into paralyzation? Then he said, oh shit. It just froze. Nigga figured out what life was. Rocking back and forth. Oh yeah, that's that Stewie effect. Nah, people be saying some crazy shit. I believe it. He successfully called himself up. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. Who were we talking about when we said that shit? No, you talking about it now. We ain't going into that, bro. I don't know what the fuck that nigga going. What he had going on. He need to stare at the ground. It's balances to this shit. Did the elite take the Egyptian way of life as a way to enslave people now? It's possible. It depends on who the elite is and which Egyptian way of life you're talking about. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Facts. Letter to Cooking with Kaya out now. Y'all go check it out. Letter to Cooking with Kaya. I wish I had a vegan chef. Facts. Them sisters at the gathering was throwing down. They were throwing, I can't say throwing, no, they the same shit. Do a song about Jezebel. I don't know. It's possible. I want to lock in the studio with you. You got to message me. Nigga skipped over the whole paragraph. What paragraph? What are you talking about? I would love to share my experience with you. Still something to this day. I've been trying to figure what happened, but your belief system is helping understand. Yeah, I don't really have a belief system, though. I'm glad it's helping you, though. Gratitude to you. A letter to the future? I could do that. Y'all want a letter to the future? Y'all want me to do a letter to the future? We could do that. I could do that. I could do whatever I want to do. We can do whatever we want to do. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya for posting the post. She literally didn't have to do that. A lot of people act like they don't see me. A lot of people act like they don't want to work with me. They don't want to walk with me. So shout out to her for posting it. That's what's up. That was big. The simulation showing me I'm going to go big, but I'm stubborn because I never want to sell my soul. It's slowing up the mission. Can you explain selling souls? What do you think selling your soul would mean for you? I tried DMing you a couple times, no response, but I definitely want to tap in. I produce and sing. All right. I know I'm chosen and I'm Yoruba, born in Lagos. I got a lot of family trying to use me, trying to force me into the Navy. Any advice? If you don't want to go, don't go. If you don't want to go to the Navy, don't go to the Navy. You've been in my dreams lately, fam. What was the message? I'm sure it was a message. Facts, Kaya, a real one. Facts. That was some shit I had to get used to. Niggas hear me like, nigga, I had a dream about you. I had to get used to that shit. Did you? Oh. The sisters, I was like, okay, cool. Niggas like, bro, I be dreaming about you, bro. I'm like, wow. Wow. You don't got nothing to say? I actually don't. Don't know what to say in this situation. You know what I mean? You know I be telling female that shit. Yeah, I had a dream about you. They can say shit. They can respond. I hope it was good. You know what I mean? Or I hope it wasn't nothing bad. I don't know how to respond. Yo, Faise, I had a dream about you. I hope it wasn't nothing bad. Like, you know. It's not the same parameters. It's not the same rules. If you understand. Shit. Not fast. We wanted to win. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya. We did that. Shout out to y'all. It's crazy. As soon as I said we about to do a letter to Cooking with Kaya, everybody got active when he did that shit. Music video really would have been done. My videographer was out of town. Music video would have been done today. So we gonna have to do the music video still. You know that. I'm looking at the mind and the voice and as the soul. I don't want to sign some bullshit. I trust source, so I don't know why I'm tripping, but I just want to be calculated. Then don't sign. Don't sign. I've been given many opportunities, family, to sign. I didn't sign. I've been giving opportunity to people man, them nigga would have jumped on talking shit. No, you just do music. Make music. Learn the algorithms or the El Qadir rhythms. Figure out which one you a part of. Figure out which ones you know how to control. Get it in motion. Get your music out. What's your hobby? Other than just music, what things you do? You know what I mean? If you like playing basketball, you need to associate basketball with your music. So a lot of people don't want to just so many fucking rappers. There's so many people just doing music. A lot of people don't just want to hear music. So when you have something else that's aligned with that, oh yeah, they coming. They coming. Some people found me by teaching. People telling me that recently, say, oh, I didn't even know you did me. I said, damn, this nigga do music too? They thought I was just teaching. Some people found me from a comedy video. Found out I was teaching and doing music. You get what I'm saying? Some people found out my Childish movie. Found out I do children movie, comedy, teach and rap, sing, all kinds of shit. So they started to see more. So you offer more things. You know what I mean? And just don't look for a jump ahead. You be a jump ahead. You don't need them. I'm doing everything in my power to show y'all you don't need these people. And I'm doing it in a way that's true. I'm not lying and saying it's independent, all the while I'm working behind the scenes with these Hollywood execs. You know what I'm saying? I'm really doing this. You know who my label is? I got my own label, Pharaoh Clan Records. All right? The label is the people. You know what I mean? That's why they mad at me. They be getting mad. They saw me say, I'm something real, $1,000. We doing $1,000, y'all. We about to do Letter to Cooking with Kaya. Studio time, music video, all that. Right? So we doing Letter to Cooking with Kaya. We did it. They got mad. Nigga be saying, wait till y'all figure out y'all just funding his lifestyle. I responded, excuse me, what lifestyle? Nigga, I got 3 pairs of pants. I'm trying to figure out where this creativity y'all got is coming from. What lifestyle? I own 3 pair of pants. You don't see me driving around in no Corvette, no cars, right? You don't see me with Versace on. You know what I mean? You don't see me running around with designer this, designer that, flashing money. You don't see me in Airbnbs, mansions, recording myself. You don't see me jumping into a pool with models dancing around. What lifestyle? Struggle? Oh, okay. Well, you're right. They are supporting my lifestyle. Yeah, I don't get it. You motherfuckers just coming up with shit. I get it, though. I do get it. I got to say it like that. And I don't get it. I do get it. Because y'all are used to the fake. It's simple. I think that's the only way I can explain it. You motherfuckers that ain't really about what they saying. Hey, it's 12:14. Shout out to everybody who made it through day 1 of the fast. Shout out to y'all. All right, we on day number 2. 8 more days left, y'all. It's 9 days in all. We got 1 down, 8 to go. Shout out to y'all. Boom. Just like that, we did it. If you're multifaceted in different areas, how do you multitask, organize all of them? That's a good question. That comes into the science of a jack of all trades, master of none. It's like this. You really have to look at mastery in all of those different facets. You have to realize what mastery would mean. Mastery would mean you know what to do with what you can do. You know what to do circumstantially. So if you have multiple businesses, whatever businesses ain't working, go ahead and get rid of them. You let go of this possession mentality, for one, especially when you have this type of walk. Let go of the possession mentality. You got to be able to sit some shit down if it ain't working. If it's wasting time, if it's no longer a part of you, you got to be able to sit shit down. You study the laws of power, all right, because it's already out there to study. Study the law of power number 25, that of recreating yourself. And be able to do that because you have to, like how Bruce Lee said, you got to be water. You with me? That way, whichever endeavor you split in yourself to share that energy to focus on, whichever endeavors they are, They have to be serving you or they gotta go. Simple. The way you answer that question is how you got a lot of friends. You know what I mean? They're not all the same friends. How you got a lot of friends and you still able to keep up with each and every one of those friends and those friend groups, and those people got to be adding to your life in some type of way. You with me? Same thing with your businesses or whatever else your talents are. Focus on what it is that talent can actually do. Put it in motion for it to do that thing, and it has to be available for you to use it. If not, it's useless. Meaning you really use it less and less. You with me? For example, I'm a rapper. You ever heard somebody say, I get in my such and such bag, or I get in this such and such bag? When I need to get in my rapper bag, I think it's very clear I'll get in that. I am a teacher. When I get in my teacher, I get into that one. I'm a comedian. I get in my comedian bag, I get into that one. You understand that? There's a lot of things. I'm a videographer. I need to get in my videographer bag. I'm a music producer, movie producer. Whatever it is I need to get in a bag for, I will do that. The key word that you pay attention to is bag, because a lot of time people say bag, they're associating with money or currency, which is energy flowing. All right? Anytime you need to take this energy and move it to use it to get it to do a thing and cause for it to yield something that's favorable for you, you should be able to do it. If you can't do it, you don't need it. That's when you start realizing which talents are useful and which ones are useless. It helps you narrow it down. Sometimes talents aren't useful for that season. Doesn't mean you'll never be able to use it again. So you figure out, okay, what am I doing now? I got 80 different talents. What am I supposed to do right now? All right, what is it? What's the central goal? Your central goal might be to get a house for yourself. You're trying to move out. You want to get your own space, right? Okay, so then you need to figure out which of these 80 can you narrow down to a manageable 5 or 3 or 1 or however, you know what I mean? It might not be a lot. Which of these can you narrow down that will be useful for you in this moment to work on now to yield that reality of you being able to move into that house now? You got 80 talents. You might do nails. You might make drinks. You might do clothing. You might engineer for certain people, okay? All these different things can yield. One of your talents might be that you can stand on your hands longer than people that you know. You don't need that to get into another house. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of talents you might not use for that. All right? Now, you might come across an opportunity, though, where it's like, oh, who can stand on their hands longest? $1,500 competition. And you're like, oh, this is my chance. You get into that. That could help. It's all about application. You're not going to use all the talents at the same time. It's good to have them. The mastery aspect needs to be placed more focus on when it comes to the actual application. How well can you use these talents? Are you able to use these talents when it's time? That answer your question? So that's what it is. And I'm one of the people who got multiple talents. Sometimes you got to amplify one over the others. Sometimes you got to balance multiple ones at a time. You with me? But all of it is supposed to be about application. Copy that. On to after Nana. Any other questions, y'all? I'm about to get up out of here. I got to give me something to drink. I'm grateful my voice did heal up over time, because for a while I was dealing with that. So I'm grateful it did get better. Being talented has really nothing to do with the talents per se. True. Sometimes talent is just repetition. Sometimes talent is just regurgitation. Sometimes talent is just imitation. You know what I mean? I had to learn a long time ago that just being able to rap well wasn't going to work. Because I can rap well. It wasn't going to get me in the door. Not that alone. I had to work the systems to get to this point. And we're not going to stay here. So, again, shout out to Cooking with Kaya. That was a real big move for her to post my thing. That was real big. I really do respect it. I honestly didn't know if it would be posted. That's honest truth. I didn't know if it was going to happen. I did have an idea though. I planned it. I really care for you, Phase One. If anything happened to you, it ain't no happen. We good. No questions. Just please safe travels. Hopefully one day our paths cross and we can build with each other. Facts. Hey, ain't no crashing out site. You don't do nothing like that. When it's my time to leave, life goes on. If anything, that's when you take whatever what I was teaching you that helped you, and you take it further. You really apply it in life because you see how short it is and how fast it is. When I leave, don't take it as nothing sad, no matter how it happened. That's what I advise. I know you might be like, damn, you know what I mean? But I really hope y'all don't do that because I wasn't here for you to be sad when I leave. That's why my song, when I'm gone, I say, just don't cry for me. I know people still gonna cry. I'm just saying. I don't want you to be sad. I want you to be like, okay, he did his thing. He did his thing. He said he wasn't gonna sell out. Not because he don't want his people to think he's a sellout, but because it ain't in him. And he didn't sell out. He had every opportunity to turn his back on us, and he didn't. Then, it ain't just melanin dominant people that I'm doing this for. You pay attention to that? It's people all over being helped. I'm not no racist person. So there's another thing. Humanity is benefiting from my existence. That's even better because when I leave, my existence still happen. So people are able to look at it however they need to look at it to help them. So yeah, when it's my time to go, that's when you take like, okay, celebrate that I was here and not just that I was here, that the event happened. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he did what he did what he was supposed to do. No matter how they present it to you. I did what I was supposed to do and we got it done. And then, you know what I mean? Okay, what's your story? How does your story go? What are you going to bring to the world now? And you don't got to wait till I leave to do that. I don't think I'm saying that. You can be great now. You are great now. You got to realize it. Or real truth it. What are you going to bring? You're going to bring something everybody needed that can help people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have shared this place with you. I was talking to one of the elders recently when I was at the county jail doing business, right? And I said, you know what I realized, elder? And I'm only 26. I said, but I realized we don't even live long enough to figure this shit out. Everybody's worried about figuring it out. We don't even live long enough to figure this all out. And when you get of age to even say, I've lived, it's like, that's when you start realizing what it's kind of about, but you can't go back and do it again. So it's like we really just living to pass on our experiences to help people while it's got to be about charity. It's got to be about works. It's got to be about servitude. That's the only thing that makes sense because life is going to go on. That's why people like make wills and stuff and leave stuff behind. You know what I mean? And you know, ain't no telling because they start realizing, I got to help somebody. Life, they still going to be living when I'm gone. So I added everybody in my will. Literally. All of y'all get my music. Y'all have that. Y'all got my books. Y'all got my teachings. I don't own any of this stuff. You know what I mean? When I leave, it's going to be what it is. Now, there's certain types of things that will be applied in certain ways because you got trust and all this other stuff that, you know what I mean, is not going to be what people think. So just please don't think that I'm saying I don't want you to mistake what I'm saying because it's still going to not just be able to be thwarted. However, there's a lot of stuff out here that's here for life. You know what I mean? I'm gone. If it happened before you thought, guess what you can do? You can still play my music and listen to me speak and hear my voice and laugh with me again. You can run these back and laugh. You know what I mean? How many times we come in here, we laugh? You know what I mean? You heard me cry before. You done heard me mad before. You done seen me going off on people. You done experienced my passion in so many different ways, right? You heard me tell the truth. You see me reach out for people for help and they ignored me. You saw that. Okay, cool. You see me have to do this by myself, right? And if it wasn't for y'all, I'd be completely by myself with this. Meaning the big ones ain't gonna help me. They weren't gonna do it. The people that was in position, the OGs, all of them, they ignored me and let me do this by myself, right? Y'all saw me do that by my lonely? Okay, and y'all didn't leave me by myself, right? All right, so we had a good time. We did our thing, and we didn't let them discourage us, and we kept going. Nigga literally say, stop writing letters. I done wrote 2-3 letters since then. You know what I mean? They not stopping anything. Oh, this is a career-ending move. Look, this grandiose shit that people think life is as big as they are. It's bigger than you. Way bigger. You know what I mean? You got to get over yourself. One of the biggest things I ever did in life was got over myself. You know what I mean? So, and when you realize that that's an empowering move, it ain't power. It ain't taking your power away. An empowering move is to get over yourself. Am I leaving now? I don't know when I'm leaving. Unless you're talking about the live. I'm about to get off. Well, I don't know shit. I was honored to share this round with y'all. That's the ones who hated me, the ones who loved me, the ones who couldn't decide, whatever it was. The ones who was mad at me for attempting to do something great here. I don't know why you did that, but that's okay. I still love you. You know what I mean? People who didn't want me to make it, people who wanted me to make it. You know, people who supported me, people who sent funds, all right? People who dealt with sometimes products arrive late. People who didn't hold that against me because you know I'm doing it by myself, right? Sometimes something happens. I'll give you an example. Somebody who's supposed to be getting all the products out to y'all, they get locked up. Okay, I'm not even over that department, so the shit get put on hold for a little while for even the moment we was supposed to be finishing it out. That's real life. I can't do nothing about that but get them out. So we got to go through and get them out. We do that, we handle that. Then people who went through that type of stuff with me, and you didn't hold me, you didn't call me no scammer because you didn't get your books immediately. They might have come a week late, but they got to you. You didn't make a video trying to tear me down. You know what I mean? Somebody literally did that over $2.35. Not to tear them down, because I don't care if somebody sent $1 or 1,000 or 5,000. Remember, somebody literally sent me $2.34, and they didn't get their books that day or something like that. And they said they reached out to me. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And they made a video and said, man, y'all talking about all these other, everybody's scamming. I sent money for books. Phase One he still never sent my books. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I just comment on his YouTube video. I'm like, bro, do you know that I'm a person? Like, you know you can talk to me? Like, you didn't have to make a YouTube video. You ain't comment on no video. Say, yo, check your DM. I'm trying to get in touch with you about the books. You didn't message the person who sends the books. You didn't do none of that. You just went out and said I'm scamming people. And it's weird. I tell people, like, you don't understand. People support me financially. One of those ways is they buy my books that I wrote. You know what I mean? I'm not selling nobody no idea that I'm finna build no black school. And y'all don't even hold people accountable for that. And then the nigga just came out recently talking about some, what do you say? White workers are easier to work with now, and they coming through and they're helping, and they don't charge as much, and whatever the fuck, however the fuck he was saying. He hiring them now. Man, you still gotta pay them. I just don't understand. He not getting the fact that he was asking people to work for free. That you asked them to work on a school for free and said that the slave mentality stopped them from wanting to do it. Excuse me, you don't want to build a school for free. That's why you raised millions. You didn't want to teach for free. You didn't want to do none of that stuff for free. That's why you raised millions to do the shit and then expected whole construction worker companies to do the work for free, but you raised millions. If you raise millions, why the fuck are you not in position to pay them to do the work? Wouldn't that be like, anyway? I'm not making no false promises or none of that shit. I do the thing I do. I make books, you know what I mean? Or we'll do a fundraiser. We'll flat out do a fundraiser. I don't understand. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting, whether it's financially or even if it wasn't financially. Sharing my posts, commenting, all of that. Man, y'all took this walk with me. You know what I mean? I was in the jail, the county today doing some business, and somebody came to me like, yo, you're Phase One? I was like, I am. Yo, my husband listens to your music. He put me on my daughters play at this, and they watching your music. I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I said, it was nice to meet you. I said, you see, I ain't in here playing with these folks. She was like, yeah. I'm like, exactly. And I just kept going, yeah, that's what I live for. The fact that y'all can see that I'm like, people meeting me, seeing that I'm really like that. they talk to me after they see me having to hand it to them officers. Like, yo, you don't know who you talking to. Stop, don't refer to me like that. You know what I mean? That's what I live for. You know, even when it happened with stuff like the Rashad Jamal thing that took place, I know some of y'all was upset about that. I ain't mad at you. I don't got no time to be mad at you. It's all good. You know, I do my best to like explain, right? I do my best to. I take time. I tell people come talk to me. I do my best to explain everything, but then y'all be wanting me to explain the same thing over and over and over and over again, and that gets tiring. I explained it wasn't no beef. I explained I wasn't bashing him. I explained why we had to, hit him how we had to hit him. It was simple. Instead of y'all like looking at it for what it was, y'all tried to make it into something it wasn't. So, but we had to move on from y'all. So, wherever y'all at now, if you ain't walking, I'm not going back in that direction. So, it's what it is. It's what it is. You think Rashad ever going? I don't know nothing about that. My point ain't even that. My point was, I don't got no problem with them people. I said in the letter to Rashad tomorrow, Rashad, I promise I got nothing against you. That's real life. I don't have nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to deal with the truth. This is only 26 years worth of Omari. 4 years from now, I won't be the same, man. I'm going to go through changes. I'm going to figure more things out. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong about things now that I figure out later. What I'm not wrong about is my intention to do right. That ain't wrong. My intention for things to be right is not wrong. So whether it's letter to Cooking with Kaya, letter to Sexy Red, letter to Lil Baby, letter to 21 Savage, whatever it is, if you notice, there's a commonality. I'm just doing my best to get people to be real again. Like, you know what I mean? Be people again. Be personable again. Stop functioning for this machine like we robots. You know what I'm saying? Stop dealing with people like they some number on your screen and remember there's a person behind it. You know what I mean? Like handling people all kind of ways while they attempting to do things with their life. You know? Be kinder to people. You don't know what they going through. People just picking random people, singing them out, and just attacking them. Like bacteria. Don't even make sense. So all these letters, I got a plan. So again, shout out to Kaya. She ain't have to do that. She did that. Real talk. I really do fuck with that. And yeah. I wish I was able to map out when she was in Atlanta, all of this stuff, and get in touch with a team. You know what I mean? To do the music video, all of this stuff. I don't know all that now. We have to figure it out another way. But the music video is on the way. We got more stuff in motion. Yeah, shout out to Cooking with Kaya. Yeah, keep going. 100% free Dr. Melakazi York. I'm doing my best to keep everybody that's working on that in motion. I got to stay on top of everybody because, like, yo, people just be like, they drag their feet. And they be acting like I'm a bother because I'm like, stop doing that. Y'all got to stop doing that, bro. When we say we going to be doing some shit, we going to do it. Don't drag your feet. I was watching a clip from the Hurricane movie with Denzel. And they were like, in a couple more years, he's like, I don't have a few more years. I'm like, damn, Pop just said that same shit. You know what I mean? He was talking about, you got to see the truth. The truth got to come out. So shout out to Dr. Melakazi York. Free Dr. Melakazi York. We on the way, Pop. We going to get this handled. We're figuring it out. I just had a dream. I was on the phone with him talking to him. So we're going to figure this shit out. It's crazy because, like, if you really drag their feet, that's the only reason why he in there. We be so close, then it be like stagnation. I don't know if it's spell work or whatever. But they got to stop that shit, bro. So I'm doing my best, y'all. I can't control these people. You know what I mean? I'm doing my best. everybody has to work together, but they don't want to work with one another. It's hard, bro. Like, ain't nothing keeping him in there. It's not the government right now. So, it's the hardest thing. I'm not dealing with FBI agents. That's not the issue. The issue is, like, family, people that's around, all kind of shit. Like, so, I don't think they really care about getting them out. So, I'm doing my best to work with the ones who do. And, yeah, get it done. Might be a whole stranger that got to come through to help them. If I pop out with a lawyer and the lawyer's Caucasoid, they gonna try to tear me to pieces. But I'm like, yo, we don't need to be focused on whether or not it's a black lawyer or a white lawyer. We need to get the motherfucker who know what the fuck they doing. Stop trying to use these new Nuwabian lawyers who ain't even went to school for this shit for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were dealing with some bigger level shit. And everybody making all this money, collecting all this money off of him, and ain't nobody able to pay these real deal lawyers. It don't make sense. So, as a Nuwapian, we're taught, don't just stand there and critique some shit, do something. So I'm doing what the fuck I'm taught. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. They want us to just sit there and wait for the information to fall off the table. No, I'm climbing the fucking leg of the table. I'm going to be sitting there right there with y'all, seeing what's going on. Crazy is when you get up there, you start realizing it ain't breadcrumbs that people got to be eating. It's a whole spread up here. And ain't nobody talking about that shit. Like, bro, y'all got money. Somebody literally tell me, yo, we fucking with hundreds of thousands. Yeah, so why the fuck is he asking for money on his books then? Fuck, why? What's going on with y'all people? Why when people need money to handle stuff, ain't no money. But everybody got money. So it's a lot. We working on it, though. Y'all hold tight. We gonna figure it out. It all goes hand in hand. All those old Wu-Tang Clan interviews from 95, they was speaking out. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's a new day. I'm on day 2 of my fast. I got to rest. I got to get me some water. Give me some juice. I got to meditate. I got to rest. We got 9 days, nigga. But I don't think it's going to go not too long. So y'all make sure y'all taking care of yourself. Make sure y'all getting y'all liquids. I don't want nothing happening to nobody. Right? Make sure y'all taking care of yourself. Rest up. And be cautious. And observe. See what you hear. Pay attention to your dreams, all of that. Nah, facts. So again, Letter to Cooking with Kaya is out now. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya for posting the post. I did say, yo, Cooking with Kaya, post this shit, it's going to go up. And up it went. So shout out to her. Here go the post that she posted on her story. And, yeah. Where's the Cooking with Kaya thing? Yeah, Letter to Cooking with Kaya on YouTube. Not just on YouTube. I think it's on all platforms now. And that shit did upload quick as hell. That's how you know. Like, that shit was quick. I think that was the same day. I ain't never seen it happen like that. It was out in hours. It's even on Instagram. As soon as I type it in Instagram, I know what you're talking about. That shit was up quick. So, shout out to her. Shout out to everybody who sent in funds to get it done. Music video should be on the way soon. Because what is it? Monday now. My people's getting in town today. I got to give them a little time to get back in town. Should be doing the music video soon. I'll let y'all know if that changed. All right? Yeah, lesson out there. That was quick. So again, shout out to everybody. Thank y'all. I'll speak to y'all soon. Letter to Cooking with Kaya. Y'all go stream it. All right? Interact with the post. All that. And we just keep going up. On to the next move. We're making big boss moves all 2025. Told y'all that. Big moves. So when I say we finna do something, you hear me? Hop on it with me. You know what I mean? It don't require nothing. Look, it's 80 people on here. If I say, hey, y'all, we finna do something big. We about to do, we need $800. We finna make a big move. If 80 people sent 10, that would be that big move, right? Or somebody might send more. But if everybody sent something, it's gonna be something toward it. And then I make my own moves. I got other stuff that we going on. And then shout out to the Collins Family Private Trust. All right, they sponsored the Letter to Rashad Jamal music video. And they got we working together. Gonna be doing a program to support people who pushing right knowledge. Financially, getting them resources they need, all that. We'll be able to do competitions where we give out money. You know what I mean? All that. So shout out to them. I told y'all, follow them. Collins Family Private Trust. Collins, Collins, Family Private Trust. Follow them and get familiar. So you'll be already in position when we start making the moves. You can imagine by the summer what it's going to be. All right? So if I pull up and be like, yo, we finna do something else, you gotta do it with me. That's it. Instead of me having to pay $1,000 out of my pocket or something of my own, everybody come together. It's a big thing. We all do it. Then the rest of the funds that will be put toward that just by myself, we can put toward other things. The Book of Life album is still on the way. All right. I still got to finish that. All of that is no instrumentals, just sounds that I'm making. So it's real dope. You'll see it. Other than that, one more thing. We will be doing another animation movie. Okay? It's in the works. That's my plan. We will be doing another animation movie. It will be bigger than the Childish movie. Childish was pretty big. So the plan is we're raising anywhere between $15,000 to $25,000, whichever number I figure out. But as soon as I figure out what the direction is, it ain't gonna take me long. The direction, get the script written up, all of that, I'm gonna come to y'all and be like, look, we got another movie. I don't think it's gonna be a children's movie per se. However, I think it will be appropriate for children to watch, if that makes sense. Because technically, that's still a children's movie, but not necessarily like a childish movie. But it will be still appropriate. It'll be appropriate for children to watch. All right, so that'll be fun. And I'm not raising money for it now. I don't want nobody to be confused. I'm not raising money for anything right now. Okay, we just did the Letter to Cooking with Kaya thing, so there's no money being raised right now. Okay, I will give y'all the opportunity to get the books though, just in case you don't have them. So if you want to, because I do studio, all that, so I will put that. If you want to put funds toward anything right now, you can just send it in. That can go towards studio, stuff like that. You can send that to Play for Change Cash App. If you want my books with it, because we just sent a lot of books out today. So a lot of y'all probably got y'all books today. All right? So yesterday, Sunday. If you want the books, you send your email with your any amount of money you want to send. You send it to Play for Change Cash App with your email. It's 16 books. They'll be emailed to you. So Play for Change Cash App, send any amount of money. All right, and you'll get 16 books. Make sure you send your email with it. If you don't send your email, you're gonna see 3 emojis. It's gonna be an email emoji and a question mark. No, it'll probably be 2 emojis then. Email and a question mark. That's me asking you what's your email because you didn't send it. So that don't mean you got to send more money. You could just request $1 and put in the description your email. You feel what I'm saying? So I'll have the email. All right, I think we covered everything. So again, shout out to Cooking with Kaya. Shout out to y'all. And I will see y'all soon. Be looking out for more projects, more opportunities for you to aid and assist what we doing for sure. And let's keep it up. Peace in the Lamb. It's truly wonderful. Why do I should.